Well, oi, oi, Charles. Get rid of that one there. Yes, yes, yes. Oi, oi, Savaloy. Bendovers last night. All the folks bend over. You didn't see me in bendovers. All the folks bend over. Well, Scottish. Oh, you're on about Yogi. Who did I go in? Who did I go in last night? I don't know. Don't think it was me. I haven't been about. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I popped in for 2 minutes and said, is he mourning again? He's always mourning, man. Fucking Mr. Mourner. Mr. Mourner. But I've seen a community page on Sparky's on Bants and Rants. And Mr. Nice Guy denying. I can remember it clearly. I remember it vividly. I know exactly what he said. Big up Paul Dunn. Big up Nomad. Fucking starving. Hungry after a hard day's craft. Yes, yes, Bella. Belbo, Belbo. Belbo, Belbo.
I thought somebody was saying that in the chat then.
It's Belbo, Belbo. And she's chilling. She's just chilling like a villain. Yes. A nice hot shot. Hot shot. En route. Hot shot Palmore. Yes, I'll have a bit of that. I'll have a bit of that. Why not? Why not? Migsy La, how you doing, kid? Hope you're well. I'm fucking starving. I'm getting a hot shot Palmore, mate. Migsy couldn't handle one.
I've only seen one.
I'll tell you exactly what it was. Me and Sparky went on talking terms when Sparky used to go up, he used to believe the hypes, didn't he? Let's put it blunt. Sparky used to believe the hype and he used to have a go at Torbs. I went up, say, to buzz off him really, but you would call it right to reply. I went up, Mr. Nice Guy tried to join in with Sparky and he turned down and said, tell Mel to fucking cook you some gear up. That's exactly what he said. And Sparky cut him dead straight away and said, no, you can go at Torbs, but don't go at these masters. That's exactly what it was. Ain't no doubt about it. I remember it vividly. Oi, oi, Peggy. Oi, oi, Palsy. So you can say he never all he wants, but he did. He did, man. He did. 100% he did. That's exactly what it was. And if Sparky hears me saying it, he'll jog his memory and go, yeah. Oi, oi, Evie. Hope you're well. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for the hot shot Palmore. It's freezing up here. It's freezing up here. It's fucking freezing up here, man.
And got a right icy chill to the air today, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's ice in the wind in the air. You have to feel it. Did you make me one? Shut up, man. That's a farce.
Can you remember when I threw it and it landed right in
And
the
yes,
bottom of the ashtray?
yeah. It might have there, but I didn't get it. Wasn't over here. We've got Palmores in Iceland, yeah, but there won't be like
I said that.
there won't be proper ones or
The luxury ones are supposed to
the luxury. You get two types in Iceland. The luxury ones are supposed to be the best, apparently.
the chef.
And then there's Jeff the chef. Jeff the chef's all right, I suppose, but not proper. See, Palmore's branching out from fucking butter. It branched out. It was only a butter thing, then it branched out more or less northeast, but not properly, not as widespread like in Newcastle, like they are in butter. Yeah, red leader. Well, we're all good. We're all good and good.
I think what they do, Evie, is the luxury ones, they have them separate. So you're like,
It's not a cheese sauce, Evie. It's a bechamel sauce. And I can't wait for mine to come. I'm getting a hot shot, man. Hot shot. I wonder what Nomad's eating tonight. It's fucking Baltic here. Yeah, I swear down, it's Baltic. Fucking Baltic. It wasn't so cold earlier on when I was at work, but as it's got late afternoon, it's fucking freezing, man.
oh, when we popped out after you finished digging, I was all right 1 minute, and then all of a sudden in the shop, I was like, thinking, oh, is it me or has it got colder? And everyone thought I was mad.
I
But
wasn't
it had.
feeling it then, but it
You
was.
had your big coat on.
I know.
I didn't. I probably wouldn't have been able if I had my big coat on. But I thought, oh, I won't need it. We're on popping to the shop.
Yeah, so that's what it was with Mr. Nice Guy. It was time ago as well, and I still remember it because I thought, you know what? Even though Sparky was going at me and I was going at him, I said with respect for fucking shutting it down.
I think the chef ones are all together and you just put them in the oven. But what I've seen on the pages of the luxury ones, they come separately.
To the
Yeah. So
Not all the bechamel sauce comes separate to
in a
the.
separate sachet, yeah.
All right.
And you construct them yourself at home. Which I think could be better.
Yeah,
Then you can cook your chicken for a bit first, then put your your cheese on, and then put it
yeah.
back under. Well, I'm on strike with my cooking.
And I'm on a munch. Soon as this Parmo comes.
Darren complains too much about me.
Do I fuck complain?
So I'm on strike.
Fucking talk about exaggeration.
He's complained.
Talk about exaggeration.
He's complained once too many times, so I've gone on strike, and I'm not cooking him no more dinners till he learns to be appreciative.
All I said is the mate with a big pink. That's all I said. Fucking hell. I wasn't lying.
Did you like it?
It was alright.
See, everybody else who has my dinners to say how lovely they are, but you were saying, all right, I don't like that, I don't like that. And I said, all right.
I never said that. I just said the meat's a bit pink. That's all I said. It wasn't as if I was telling a lie.
It was a sirloin roast, it's supposed to be pink.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't want my Christmas dinner like that. It's supposed to be nice.
It was
Be
nice.
cooked. It was nice, yeah, but it was still pink. That's all I said. I wasn't lying. Oh, Dodge, you hope you're well, mate. So, yeah, if Sparky comes in, I'll jug Sparky's memory, what it was. Mr. Nice Guy's full of shit, man. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. Oh, look at that. Then the chase. They've got the press 2 out. Not press 2 out. Got an out in the bank.
If Uncle JJ comes in, he'll vouch for me that you're always complaining.
Shut up, Mixie lad. Don't be giving her ideas.
He'll be cooking his own Migsy, see how that turns out.
Yeah, I'm just plodding on, mate. Plodding on.
Thanks, Paul.
Are you going on to Aaron's lady night?
Oh, I don't know. I don't usually come on a night. I might pop in and say hello, Jerry, but
You're not really 1-4 panels, are you?
every now and again I'll pop up, but very rare.
Tom T's any else? Well, long time no see. Hope you're well.
Anything to say. As soon as I get on the panel, my head goes blank.
Same as me, yeah. That's what I do. As soon as I get on the panel, I haven't got a clue.
You can waffle the fucking on about nothing, you.
Fucking starving. Waked up an appetite today. Yeah, have you seen Sparky's community page? Oh, Mr. Nice Guy. I remember it vividly. So I do, so I do. I know exactly what he said. No, what it is, doctors told me, because when I went to doctors, they couldn't get the blood, so they referred me to the hospital to get me bloods.
And you had your appointment to see the lung
I,
stuff.
oh, that'll be after Christmas, that.
Talking about.
That'll be after Christmas, no doubt. He said he doesn't know how long the waiting list is for the chest specialist. Yeah, big up the like button. Big up, big up the like button. You okay? I don't know what you're on about. I'm not subscribed to Roman's like ministry, man. Not subscribed. Wouldn't grace him with my presence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Northland's always fucking moaning, isn't he? He's Western Elder Ogden, man. You know what I mean? No, it doesn't come in here, Mr. Nice Guy. Doesn't come in here, probably ghosts, to be fair. Oh, I thought that was going to be a knock on the door. Dog's getting me hopes up.
So what weird happened to me earlier. I heard a knock. Dogs went off it, got them in, went to the door, and there's no one there or nobody down the street or anything.
I know they said death can come knocking like that when you open the door, you let it in.
So I'm gonna die.
No, probably me. I'm staying up all night, man. What's the whole effect in the morning? Oh, what can you do when you live in a zoo? Don't fuck about with a kangaroo, man. I woke up late. Was in a late Aussie chat. Got to get to the kitchen. I've got to get to the dining room and eat this fucking hot shot parmo, man. Pepperoni, jalapenos, and chili flakes. Voila. You know what I mean? Oh, he's only got 2 grand on his cash folder. Luna! Hello? Luna! Leave her, Bella. Just because I'm shouting her. Luna, what's this?
What's that? That. Look, this would say that's not food. The must be big, Luna.
Oh, what can you do when you fucking live in a zoo?
And I've got to put your treats in.
Don't fuck about with a kangaroo, man. Don't fuck about with a kangaroo, man. Time to do this. How'd you like that? Should we create a new one?
But look at the things you can steal.
Inspire me! Inspire me, inspire me, inspire me. Open up statement time to inspire me. What's that? Oh. Oh, he remembers the cherries. What was he called? Something cherries. Oh, he remembers him. Up the cherries, they called him. Up the cherries. Oh, he remembers up the cherries from back in the day. I do. And Iggy. Iggy. Andy W's in the house. Well, mate. Only remembers up the cherries from time ago. Anyone remember Iggy? I mean, not Iggy. Up the cherries from back in the day, like Audit and all that. Up the cherries, yeah. Remember him, Dodge? The right fucking tit, wasn't he? He was. He was. I had to run him with him, mate.
Felt sorry for that purge who started coming on.
Purge, you know. He was alright, Purge, wasn't he?
He was only young when he got loads of grief and then left.
I know, yeah. Fulham boy, yes, another whopper. Remember when I was out with Fulham boy, Audit no, and myself, and Audit no put the size of Audit no for Fulham boy as well. Audit no put him right in his throat. Go on, lad. Can't wait for this Palmer to come.
Whopper must mean something else in America.
Why?
Why else would you call a burger a Whopper?
Don't know. Blowned! There's no one there.
Look.
I am fucking Stab Arnold. Stab Arnold. Stab Arnold, man. Stab Arnold.
Leave that.
Stella. Leave her. What can you do when you live in a zoo? Don't fuck about with a kangaroo.
What you doing to poor Bella?
Bella's off her fucking head, so is Lona. Both of them. Both of them are up the fucking bonnets. Sorry, it's private. Who says that in the audit? Sorry, it's private. No, don't hear from him. Yeah, Paul Dunn never heard of him for fucking years. He believed all the hype about the tops, didn't he?
What?
He wasn't the only one, though.
Oh, he did.
Audit, no.
He never.
He did.
He did.
He fucking did. Believe.
He pops on now and again, but he had his operation and that, didn't he?
Why did he?
Yeah, that's why he's there.
He did believe all the hype about tops being on scammer and that. And fake beef and all that. He did believe. But I'm not asked. I don't think what he wants. Because there's those who think and there's those who know. And when you know, you know. And when you don't know, you don't know. I wonder where Sparky is. I was hoping Sparky would pop in. So I was. Luna, you coming? Are we then? This way. Are we then? Up. Okay then. I started laughing there because when you laughed, Luna jumped up. She's just fucking blank on me.
You've got to make it sound like you're laughing, not like you're evil.
Luna! How we then, baby? Yeah, eventually I got you up, didn't I? Eventually, you little fucking cow. You're not so little now, are you? Fucking pupper face. How the pupper girl? How the pupper pop? Are you the pupper pop? Are you still a pupper pop? Yes, you're the pupper pop, aren't you? Up, down, side to side. Up, down. Yep, yep. Bring it.
Testing, testing.
Testing. Oi, Frank lad. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can't count the
Why
four.
do they say 1, 2, 3 instead of
A, B, C. Why 1, 2, 3 instead of A, B, C? Oh, man. It's fucking nightmare when you start waiting for the palm. You know what I mean? Hot shot as well. With a tub of chili and a tub of garlic sauce. Well, the chips are like cardboard, like. What was that, Dodge? What you on about there? What you on about, like, bro?
The dog's apparently going to start calling himself a cult now.
Oh, I'm gonna stay. You can bother. Andy's ghosting right now.
Satanic worship, he's getting help from the dark side.
He is the dark side. He is the fucking dark side, man. Watch what I can do. Okay. I can make myself disappear and you can still hear me. Yes, I can make myself disappear and you can still hear me. You know what I'm saying? Shall we put a link out? Shall we put a link out? I just put one out, didn't I? Did I?
Oh, so
I don't even know if I did.
playing out.
Badonga.
Need more photo.
Don't hang about. It's ad free.
How it look? What that? Yeah.
Oh, I kept popping in and out the size. Yeah, yesterday. So once I'm a celebrity get me out of it, he was on the break. I was going in. He was fuming. Si was fuming with the top. Because I went in and went, "What's popping?" He said, "I didn't say hello to the host." Fucking hell! I said, "What's popping?" You know what I mean? He's up his fucking head, man. I think he was on the breakdown or close to. He's close to having a mental breakdown, man. Si, I'll be out drinking too much.
So you, as it is 12.
It keeps it real, Paul Dunn, man.
Well, that's good, isn't it, Sam?
For just £10. Everything's just expensive these days, isn't it?
Not bad for a 3-course dinner.
What was a free course? Yeah.
You say me a soup, his turkey dinner, and a trifle for a tenner.
Oh, it's not bad. Not a big trifle fan, mate. Not a big trifle fan at all.
I don't mind trifle if it's done right.
Like-minded people attract like-minded people, Dodge. So what does that say for him? Yes, brother.
It's happening, lad. Long
Are you
time no
good?
chat on that. Are you alright?
Yeah, I haven't been about much. I've been staying away.
Yeah, I've not either, to be fair.
It's shit. It's lost its charm. It's not what it used to be. This fucking YouTube live carry on, is it?
It's drama telling, isn't it, mate? It's not worth it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking cacapo, man.
I was supposed to be doing some lives myself, Tops, but fucking the weather's been shit, you know. Yeah.
It's fucking freezing here today.
Yeah, it's been Arctic, hasn't it? It's got down to like minus fucking fours on that.
Oh, it's brutal, isn't it, mate? It's brutal out there.
Yeah. You alright, though? You just
Yeah, I'm
chilling?
alright. I'm being referred to the chest specialist, man. I'm at the hospital, so I'm just waiting for that to come through. Now you're gonna have to see what she's trying to get.
At least they're doing something about it, mate, because it's like, I personally know someone who's gone through some shit like that and they can't even get the help, bro. They're getting told they're alright, innit?
It's mad in there.
It's crazy, to be honest, yeah. But hopefully you get it sorted, lad.
I know. I've got a bit of fluid on the lung, I say, on the left lung.
Yeah, this person I'm on about, they've had it for years, bro, constant. It's mad, coughing up blood, all sorts, and the doctors are still saying they're alright, innit?
Yeah. Madness, mate.
Yeah.
Right, let's bring the next guest on. Guest the pest from. Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it's nomadic Brit.
It's nomadic. Well,
Afternoon, lad.
Hey, how is everybody?
Alright, mate.
all good in the yacht, mate. All good in the yacht. Just chilling like a villain, really.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay in the warmth. It's getting cold here. We're
Are you chasing the weather?
yeah, well, this is Texas. I'm heading back to Houston, but then I go up to bloody hell, where am I going?
Sparky,
Michigan.
I'm gonna jog your memory about Mr. Nice Guy because I remember exactly what he said, mate. Sorry, nomadic, I cut you off there. I do apologise.
That's right. I was just saying because that's why I was asking Peggy because Peggy's in like the northeast, and I know they got slammed with snow up in the northeast, New York,
I'm
Pennsylvania and stuff.
I'm from the northeast as well, and it's freezing.
Yeah, northeast of England, or northeast of America.
Yeah, we both had it, you know, nomadic. England, and it's come from the ocean somewhere on it.
Yeah, I mean, I just tried staying. I've started staying south a few weeks back because it started getting cold in the north. But since then, they've had a ton of snow and everything, and I've got to do this one load that I'm committed to in Michigan. Then I come back. Then I was going to go up to New Jersey and then back, and then definitely stay south.
Sparky, are you ready, right? So I've seen your community page and Mr. Nice Guy saying he never said no about milk. I can remember it vividly. And this is what happened, mate. Me and you, back in the day, you believed the hype about talks and you were having a go and I come up. Some people would call it the right to reply, but I come up just to buzz. And Mr. Nice Guy joined in with you, Sparky, and he said this, go and get Mrs. Torp to cook you the fucking some gear up. That's exactly what he said. And you jumped in, bro. You jumped in and shut him down, so he did. Yeah, of course you can pop one for 5 months. Anytime, mate, I'll put the link up, you know. And that's what happened, Sparky, and it was time ago. And he did say something about Mel, and that's what he's here he is, the man himself. I was just putting the link out. Go on, bro, are you there, Sparks?
Yes, bruv.
Hey, Sparky.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You good? Mel good?
Yeah, we're just chilling, man. We're just chilling, bro.
Yeah, good, man. He's trying to say he never said nothing about you, bruv. He got it all fucked up. He said, I was your pal at the time. We weren't even talking. You come up for a rinse. And he was my pal, right? And he said what he said about Mel and thought I would take his side. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I tell you what he said about it. He said to me, go and get Mel to cook you some gear up on the spoon. That's what he said, Sparky. That's exactly what he said, mate.
Yeah. No, he's saying he didn't see. Did you read the post I put up? He's held a grudge from 2 years ago where I said, don't talk to someone.
Yeah.
Right, and I don't even remember that. Right, I don't remember saying to him who to talk to, who not to talk to, and also I know for a fact it was him who said something about Mel. I just can't remember it. Remember what was said, but you know what I'm saying. He's denying all that.
Yeah, I remember what was said. He said to me, go and get Mel to cook you some gear up on the spoon. That's exactly what he said, Sparks. I remember it as though it was yesterday, man. And you cut him dead straight away and said, go at Tobbs all you want, but don't be going at his missus. We don't do that.
Exactly. Let me just give you a little history of the last couple of weeks. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. I caught, or I didn't call. I saw a clip of nice guy. I think it was on Smilers, basically blaming me for putting that picture of the puppies up, Torb. You remember when your
Yeah, I
dog had
seen it.
pups,
Yeah,
right? And they're now saying it's my fault because I put that picture up, and I should know people can reverse search that picture and find all my children's details, my granddaughter's details. I should have known that, so it's my fault. Can you fucking believe this shit?
I seen it. I seen him say that, mate. I seen him say
Right,
that.
so Torb, I waited for him to go on Laura's, yeah, and then I had him about it. If you can listen to Laura's a few nights ago, whenever it was, yeah, I had him about it. We all ended it. I come off that live, I thought amicably, yeah, and then what happened next is he was on a live with fucking Joe Kerr, and Joe Kerr was ribbing him about how, you shouldn't have let Sparky talk to you like that, blah, blah, blah. So he's obviously got the hump. Now today, he's digged up a post from 11 months ago. Remember when fucking Ministry started making the videos about me? I'm a wrong on this and I'm deaf, can't breathe this. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Right, I couldn't reply to Ministry in videos because I don't know how to fucking do them. So I wrote 3 fucking, call them what you like, paragraphs, short stories, community posts. Yeah, I wrote 3 of them at a time. He's now copied one. He screenshotted one and put it on his page going, you said you don't talk about ministries, why, blah, blah, blah. I said, read the post, fuck's sake. I said, you put one up, why didn't you put all 3 up? And every word I put in them posts, I stick to that. I still believe that now. I've never, ever slagged off Ministries' misses in them posts. Yes, I mentioned her to make my point. Never slagging her off, Torb. You know what I'm saying? So because I made him look a cunt on Laura's, he's now gone, 2 years ago, you told me not to talk to someone. I remember that. I've never forgot that. So blah, blah, you can have it now. I thought you ass a little prick. Boy, that's a little prick, bro.
It's fucking madness, isn't it? It's fucking madness, mate.
Torb, no, it's like it's all my fault for putting that photo of some puppies up. It's all my fault that my daughter's getting doxed. It's all my fault that they're putting up incest shit. It's all my daughter. AJ a couple of days ago on Shady is telling everyone my daughter's a prostitute. He pays her. This is all my fault, Torb, because I put a photo up.
It's a fucking joke, man, isn't it? It's a fucking
You know
joke.
what I'm saying?
It's not
Torb, they're going to push me too far soon, bruv. They will push me too far, bruv.
It's not your fault, though, is it, mate? We all know it's not your fault, mate.
Yeah, that sounds mad, that, to be fair. You've put a picture up, they've reverse imaged it, and now they're doing it. Yeah, that's crazy. Was it just dogs as well? Just a picture of dogs?
A picture of, listen, who's that talking? Prank.
Yeah, it's Prank.
Yeah,
Prank.
Yeah, my daughter, listen, Tubbs was on about puppies, Bob Cart was on about puppies. So I thought, hang on, my daughter's now had puppies. And I was talking to Tubb about the puppies. I said I put a picture up that my daughter sent me, not knowing that she'd already put it on Facebook. But even if I knew she put it on Facebook, to me, I'm like, so what does it? I don't know all this fucking reverse picture behind the scenes and find out someone's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and listen to this. I was listening to Ron's last night, yeah? You got a fucking drone on there trying to excuse everything he does. And Jimmy Torb, the one who was meant to put a gun to his wife's mouth or throat. Do you remember that story? Have you heard that?
Yeah.
He's on Ron's going, do you know what? I think Sparky's putting all these daughter posts up for traction for his channel, Torb.
Wow.
Mate, I'm fucking. I'm gonna have to step back, bro, because I'm fuming on this shit, mate.
I bet you are, mate. Bet you are, Sparky. Fucking wankers.
I didn't know that about Jimmy, though.
He's only just said it, hasn't he?
What's that, mate?
Mel saying she didn't know that about Jimmy, what you just said there.
He said it last night on Ron's, bro. I fucking watched Ron's back this morning, and he's good. I think Ron's got a problem with me at the minute, right? And I'll tell you, I've not said it to no one, right? I can't remember if it was last week, but Ministry and Cheeky Chops have been going on Tyrone because they got me Tyrone. They're subbed up and fucking so just basically trying to make me look a cunt on Tyrone's. And I said to Tyrone, look, they've all doxed my family. They've took, you know, they've all played their fucking part. Tyrone's like, nothing I can do till you can show me some proof. And I'm not one to clip tool. So recently I've been clipping and asking for clips or to show some proof. I finally showed some proof to Tyrone. And what's happened was he now blocked Ministry and fucking Cheeky Chops. Right? I think Ron's seen that because that day I done a live after Tyrone, putting up all the clips I got and proving my point. I thought, that's it, job done. And then the same day, too, but I must have finished my live, 6? You know, my normal finish 6 time. Yeah. Within an hour or hour and a half, Ron had put a live up. Now, bear in mind, this is well early for Ron, and at 7:15. And then it's like, if you ban 11 people, but I don't even know how to explain it. Basically, he was going, he wants to ban all wrongers off panels. And to me, it was like he was trying to bait me up and put me into a corner. And what was he? I don't even know. I'm fucking tongue-tied up, mate. I'm fucking.
Well, you had on last night.
What I'm saying to you is, right, I think he tried to bait me on his channel that night after me getting Ministry and Cheeky Chops banned on Tyrone. Because he's still fucking on about all the people that said what they said about his daughter. He's got a list of 11. And I think he got jealous because all this shit I'm going through, if I see something, I respond. And I'm not forgetting it. I'm not dying it down. I'm not keeping it fucking quiet. So my persistence has paid off now. And I've got proof. And I've got a couple of people banned. Whereas Ron's never got no one banned for what they said. And I think he just got fucking jealous, mate. Or I don't, maybe I'm fucking... I don't know, man. Tell me about apples, too, bro.
How do you make them apples, lad?
That's it, man. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm just fuming, bro.
Sparky, I try not to let their fucking wankers get you. I'm not on about Ron, I'm on about the fucking wrong and stocks on you and what they've done. Try not. I know it must be fucking difficult.
John was saying on Ron's share, you don't hear nothing from Sparky about his daughter on for a month, and then all of a sudden he kicks off again. I'm thinking, you fucking prick. I bit my tongue for that fucking month. And now someone said something today that's pushed me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fucking madness, man, in this party. That's why I've been staying away the last few days. It's fucking toxic, man.
I don't even want to say it, bro, because I'm not one to say I'm going to leave and then be back. I don't want to say it, but, bruv, mate, I've been close the last few days. Trust me. I think, what is the point? So I'm not one who sits on here all fucking day because I have to. I've got no fucking friends, bro. We all know the ones that wake up in the morning and they're on it till they go to sleep. So I don't need YouTube to fill a void in my life. I come in here when I'm fucking bored or I've got a few fucking hours to spend. You know what I'm saying? So I could just walk away. But me, I'm like, you know, like today I'm fuming. Yeah, fuck it, just walk away. And then the next point is, why am I going to let these fucking pricks make me come off it?
That's the one. That's the one, Sparky. That's exactly what it is. Why I let the cunts.
You know,
we're doing it for that reaction as well. Like, it sounds like the same people. They generate views off drama and bullshit in it.
Listen to AJ's excuse why he's still mentioning my daughter, still doxing everyone, right? He goes, when all the doxing come out, he had nothing to do with it, but I blamed him, right? That's his point for keep going on and doing it and doing it and doing it right. Check this year. Before the actual doxing come out, they said about a year and a half ago, incest with my fucking daughter, yeah? And then it got brought up by midnight again when he got out because he was on fucking Zara's panel. So for whatever reason, they thought, yeah, Big Joe, bring it up again, yeah? And then AJ made some fucking videos about that subject and edited my words, what I said on my live, to make it look like I'm saying that shit, right? And I got him struck twice, yeah? Both them videos got struck. So we can't sit on Ron's and go, I had nothing to do with it. He blamed me for fuck. He started this shit before I even got doxed. Remember that, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. It's horrible.
Just,
He'll have his come up on Sparky, believe, trust. He'll learn that he can't just sit behind the screen and say what he fucking wants. 100% he will. All in good
I'm
time.
still surprised he's not already learnt, to be honest. But it's one of them who's willing to risk a charge sheet to educate him in it.
Yeah, in there.
listen, mate. People say, why don't you, fucking ring people or ring the police, whatever. Yeah, I've tried that once on here before. I'm not going to say with who, but you can all guess. And nothing happened really, as far as I know. So the only call I can make talk now is to get some of my fucking boys to break their legs, bruv. And I don't want to fucking make that call because that's naughty and will get me in the shit as well.
It
You
wouldn't even
understand
have
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
breaking his legs, Sparky, to be fair. Like, just turning all his windows wood and brown for a bit will educate him, won't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Simple.
yeah. So what do I do, Tool? Do I fuck off? Or
No, don't you
what?
No, you don't fuck off, mate, because it's all the good ones that end up fucking off.
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
The amount of people that I thought are good on this tour and have actually took the other fucking people's sides. How can I be wrong? They accuse me of incest. They then dox me, my child, and also my grandchild. They looked into a school tie, a picture on Facebook, and found out what school they're going to.
Yeah, they did, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, what will stop these fucking idiots?
That's fucked up. That all from a picture of puppies as well, mate.
How on earth you kept your cool, I do not know.
And prank, they're now blaming me for putting a picture up. Like, everyone should
Yeah,
know.
but it's a picture of puppies, bro. It's not like you put here's my daughter, here's my grandkids and titled their names and linked their Facebooks and all that, bro. Like, they've actually gone out their way, proper sick to do it. Yeah, it's mad.
What I'm trying to point out, Prank, is I don't know all this fucking computer cyber world, and you can do this to that's all shit to me, bruv. I don't know that. It was honest, putting up a fucking innocent picture of some puppies. That was all it was, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You should be able to post a picture of puppies and it just be puppies, innit? Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, Mr. Nice Guy's latest post is he copied something off my community post, which I put up 11 months ago, and then he's trying to make out I hid it, whereas it's still on there now. It's one of 3 fucking sort of posts. So he just made himself look a right tit. Fucking right tit.
He definitely did say something about Malvin. He knows he did as well.
Yeah. And if you look at the post, he's trying to make up because I was friends with you. I told that lie, or I didn't, pull you up, Tools. We was not friends at that time, bro.
You were going at me that day. Now, come on, I even know where I was, Sparky. I was sat in the fucking dining room, mate. You were going at me. Now, come up in the bus, like have a buzz.
And I'm sure, if my memory serves me correctly, that was about a week after you come up, a week before that, and that was the put your hands up post live.
Just going to grab a coffee.
Probably.
So,
I like so much. Try not to let someone grind you down, man, Sparky, because that's what they want, bro, So why would you fuck off?
Well, this is what I'm saying. I keep saying I'm not fucking off, but to me, it's like it's just not worth it for me, Tools. Like I said, I don't need to come in here for friends. But but there's some fucking good people. So why should I just fucking say goodbye to everyone? And what about the good people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just try and stay away from the bullshit, Sparky. Just try not to react to it, innit? Because that's all he's doing it for, AJ. He thrives off it, doesn't he? It's like his whole life for the past 5 years.
Prank, mate. Prank.
His life.
Prank. It's not just AJ, mate. I'm getting about. Let me roll them out, yeah. I'm getting fucking Drone keep banging on. Joker keep banging on. Ministry condones it all. He won't say no. He won't fucking actually say it from his own mouth, but he'll make a video about it. You know what I called him out? You know what I caught him on? And Ty blocked him in the M4. he put a video up, and in the video it says, "Make your windows sparkle like crystal." So we all know crystal's the name of, you know what I'm saying? And then the video was fucking. But anyway, so I told Tyrone that, right? And what I was done, I was clever. Before I told Tyrone, I took a screenshot of the original title to the video. I told fucking Tyrone, Tyrone's on about proof. I knew Ministry would fucking change that title to, and within 5 minutes he'd change that title. So now I've got a screenshot of 2. You get me?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So,
Wow, no way, not that's fucked up as well.
yeah. And let's look, you know, maybe he's fuck, I don't even listen, mate. We all know where this started about 2 years ago on Ministries, where I had enough of fucking Jabba the Mutt, taking a piss out of women who can't have kids, taking a piss out of Mum of Milo's kids. I've just had enough. So that day on Ministries, I went up on there and I mentioned her kid that she has on panels anyway. I mentioned her daughter's name, and then I called her son Harvey Price. Yeah, that is all I did. The next day, I done a live saying, "Look, man, I shouldn't have fucking crossed that line. I was just fuming. I apologize for that. That should have been it." Yeah. Bearing in mind, Drone has made countless videos of Harvey Price about Jabba, countless. Yeah. And they're now up each other's ass, so she can let that go. So anyway, she made up the fucking incest shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't even want to sound a cunt yet, but I listened to the original video, you know, of me on Ministries when I first said that about Jabba, yeah. It's not even that bad, Toobs.
I know.
It's not even that fucking bad. I mentioned her daughter's name because fucking Jabba had her on her panel anyway, yeah. And I was called us Kid Harvey Price because to me he looked like him, yeah. And that's all I fucking said. Nothing worse than that. After all the shit she said about others, so I took my punishment. She, you know, she goes, "Oh, Sparky sleeps with your daughter," or something. She said that fucking day, and I thought, right, that's a level below what even I've just fucking said. I want nothing to do with that. And since then, 2 years later, I've got all that grief. I've got all this grief. So you're telling me what I said on that panel that day justifies this?
Nothing justifies it, does it, Sparky, to be fair? Just sad, low life cunts, man, that gotten out in their lives. Every one of them. Jabba, Jojo, Drone, Ministry. Just sad individuals, man. Horrible cunts, a lot of them.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, really, bro.
But you know the saying, though, Sparky, what goes around comes around, and it will come around on them. Every time.
Do you know what, Toolboy? I don't know when I fight my fucking battles, yeah. I fight my own fucking battles. But I would have, quite a few people have stood up and said, yeah, blah, blah, that's wrong. But a lot of people, I think, you know, he's a good guy, she's a good guy. They've just sat back and said, fuck all, bro. You know, what's wrong is wrong to me. Don't go in on kids and family and doxing, that's it.
And
So, fuck knows, bro. Fuck knows, mate.
Sparky, what breed were the puppies? Let's talk about them instead.
Apparently that's how they found the advert, because the puppies were, what's she say, a rare breed, chickapoo, fucking fuck knows, prank.
yeah, they were a mix, weren't they?
Yeah, I can't remember what she fucking said now. It's a weird old name, bro. It's a weird old name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I woke up this morning to all that shit again. Then I watched a clip that Drone had been 2 days ago on fucking, what's his name, Shady's. And then also, if you go in Benson's, yeah, he does his best to stir the pot with me and fucking Ministry still. 2 lives in a row, right? Ministry's come on. Within 5 minutes, he mentioned my name and stir the pot. I just think, what the fucking... I just don't need it, Club, you know?
I know, Sparky. I know, the horrible cunts, mate. But I'm a big believer in what goes around comes around, and it'll come back around on them. Simple as that.
Yeah. Listen, every time I moan about it or bring it, I'm like, right, that's it. That's done for me. That's done. And I'm honest to God, Tub, I want it done and done, bro, because People shouldn't even, go into this fucking level, mate.
Just shows what kind of fucking animals they are, man.
Yeah.
Animals.
Anyway,
man.
how you doing, nomadic, mate?
I'm good. I'm good, Sparky.
Good to see you, brother. Hope everything's well in Blighty. Are you looking forward to Trump taking charge?
Yeah, I mean, as long as he keeps the oil prices down, I'm good. I mean, that's all I'm interested in. The rest of I think things are going to get even more expensive here because he's talking about putting tariffs on everything coming in this country because he feels then that manufacturers will bring manufacturing back here, but it's not going to happen,
Yeah.
And all that's going to happen is Americans or anybody living here is just going to pay even more for their stuff. So he's just going to hurt the voters as such. But not that he's too fussed because he can only do one more term, which is this one. Then he's done his 2 terms.
He's not fussed anyway. Have you seen who funded him? He received nearly $500 million, I think it was, in donations from friends of the IDF and all that. And yeah, he's going to annihilate the country, mate. Like, that's what he's going to do. He's going to milk it for his own financial gain. So it's already started now, to be fair. It's already started, stock markets.
Tall, bruv, I'm going to jump off, mate, because I'm going to get something to eat, yeah?
Yeah, all right, Sparky. Nice one for coming up, mate. Don't let the cunts grind you down, mate.
Yeah, you know the score, Tall. It's easier said than done sometimes, man.
Mate. I know, mate.
Anyway.
Don't be fucking off, man.
Yeah,
That's what they want. That's what they want. You fuck off, you're going to give them what they want, man.
Yeah, I know. I keep saying that till fuck them. I'm not going to put mate, and then it goes on another month, another 2 months, mate. This just. But anyway, listen, prank nomadic Tool, big up, yeah. Thanks for letting me on, man.
Yeah, stay safe.
You're welcome anytime, Sparky. You know that. Anytime, bro. Yeah, it just shows what level that the cunts scored, man. Horrible bastards. You know what I mean, man?
It's the same shit though, isn't it? But like they have got to do it off a picture with dogs. I find that's one of the weirdest I've fucking heard so far.
I feel a bit responsible because he was only putting pictures up on the puppies because we were.
Yeah,
I've got loads of dodgy messages on one of them.
I know.
Yeah. I suppose it's now what you can do once it's out there. Weirdos are going to do weirdo things, aren't they? But
yeah, isn't it?
I don't know.
It'll come back on him though. It'll come back, it always does. And I hope I'm around to see it.
Yeah, just next time you're in his local town, lad, doing a cheeky audit, just chat to a few other people and ask them, do they want to earn 20 quid? Okay.
Yeah, isn't it?
You know the one, bro.
It's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
With 20 quid, you're a 20 store.
Yeah, just 2 bricks, mate. It's all right, isn't it? A little bit of education.
Yeah. But don't go, it just shows that what lengths the world go to, no man.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? This is it, mate. It's like, I would have just seen a picture of puppies and I would have just enjoyed the picture of puppies and moved on, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're like,
no productive in the life, that's what it is, you know, Frank. We've got no productive in the life, man.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it?
You know, fuck 'em all! Fucking idiots, man. Idiots. I feel, you know what, I used to fucking not get on with Sparky, but I know I feel for him, man. You know?
I didn't realise it's done all that.
Yeah.
It gets to the point where people just do and say the worst things for a reaction because we've seen and heard everything in this community now, haven't we, Tob? So
yeah.
Unless they get more extreme, like they don't get the attention that they crave in it. AJ is a sad individual, though, isn't he?
All AJ's got in his life is YouTube. How sad's that?
Yeah, all he's got is the internet, and the internet can do a lot more than just fucking YouTube, bro. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
Especially when you're like Googling skills and stuff.
Yeah, we've got the skull bar, the skull tie.
By the way, I see that, yeah. That it's a lot of work to do shit like that, innit? Do you get what I mean? A lot of time, effort, thought process, like. It's just, yeah, it's weird, mate. I can think of a lot more productive things to be doing.
It's weird shit, and to be fair, have you seen how weird Joe looks? He's a weird looking cunt.
Yeah. See,
Yes.
it's AJ and Joe that seem to be doing most of it. It's been them the whole time, hasn't it, since Film Boys and...
And Zara.
yeah, see, I don't know Zara. I think
And
she's...
Rex.
I think she's a bit misunderstood at times, Zara, to be fair.
Misunderstood.
Yeah.
She was saying to me before, if you'd ever come to London, Liverpool, make sure you come and meet up with a cup of coffee. I thought, and he said, I didn't say no. I thought, I wouldn't fucking take you to the corner shop, man. Never mind, meet you for a coffee. And then I went to Liverpool and never met up with her. She must have been fuming. I wouldn't go to the fucking corner shop with her, man.
Yeah. I suppose when you go out auditing as well, you go in there to do it, aren't you? So the more time you waste fucking about doing other things. And I bought a new electric bike, didn't I, Torbs? I was going to get about doing some live streams and that, but the weather's shocking. And it gets dark proper early now as well, and GoPros are shit at night time, aren't they?
Starts getting dark about 3, 4 o'clock here.
Yeah, that's what's been happening recently, 4 o'clock-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
It starts getting dark here about 5-ish at the moment.
Take care, trying to...
See you later, Di. I didn't even know you were in, sorry. I've been paying attention to chat again. Sorry if I've missed anyone who's come in since Sparky come up. Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking off. That's what they want him to do, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it, AJ. When I disappeared, Torbs, AJ, when I disappeared for a week or 10 days or whatever, I came back soon as I commented. That was the first thing, AJ. Yeah, you got run off YouTube. So he'd been waiting for me to come back the whole time as if he'd missed me or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Fucking weirdo.
Listen, if you come face to face with him, I guarantee, right, he would literally shit his pants, bro.
Ah, no, mate. Otherwise, he would have just turned up to the park and emailed me. And you know,
he turned up on a random day, didn't he? He turned up on a random day doing a video going, where are you, prankers? All like,
yeah. Well, I told him the park, which is round the corner from my house, bro. Do you get what I mean? I told him, meet me anytime. Just send me an email. And he's not even emailed me, bro. So, yeah. He just wants it all on YouTube, doesn't he? So he can shout and get his fucking 5 minutes of car crash TV. It's not even fame, is it?
I know, yeah. He's a fucking big daft cunt, he is. Excuse the language.
Yeah.
He's mad. But you know what? He'll get it one day. It'll come off the screen and then he's real life. It
nearly did, Tob. It nearly did. I've sent him a message and he hid in his house curtain switching phone in 5-0, bro. So
yeah, 100%.
It nearly did. He already realised, didn't it? The only reason he turned up to that park the next time was because it obviously he felt like a bitch, innit? And if I was stood in that park, do you really think he would have walked over?
Would he, fuck?
Do you get what I mean? It's one of them. When he started his live stream, it was right at the end, so no one could come up behind him. So that says a lot about a person straight away.
He'd have ran off, man. He'd have ran off 100%.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? We should all meet up one day in fucking his town, bro. We should go and have a kickabout in park. Paul C will be up for it, won't he?
Yeah,
you like playing football, Paul C? Little game of kick-ups and that.
Game of heads and volleys. Well,
yeah, heads and volleys. There's no net, but we'll make one. We're from Council Estates. We don't care. Throw your jacket down.
Coffee. I'm not playing football.
No, I wouldn't take you.
Right. All I've got to do is flick him.
Oh, no.
All the shit he said about me. Here we go now. If I seen about, I wouldn't be able to contain myself, so you're probably right keeping me at home. They'd see a different Mrs. Tob if I ever clapped eyes on him.
We'll just slap him up, Mrs. Tobbs, yeah.
I'd do more than that. Slap him with me forehead.
Slap him on the forehead.
Bring out the inner Scottish in you and fucking give him an headbutt, yeah. What a douche.
So what have you been up to anyway, Prank? Out on out?
I've just been chilling, man. Trying to help some guy sort his things out and that and get his life back on track. Just been chilling. Yeah.
I think we're in for a bad winter.
Yeah, I hope not. But I think you might be right, mate. The way it started.
Yeah, I think we're in for a bad winter, like.
Frank, you, Porky, and I should catch up sometime. Connie, I don't think you'd like the conversation me and you had face to face, bro. But yeah, I'll happily meet you. Fuck it. What? Yeah. Why Porky though? Has Chops been on? His channel went down, didn't it? Is it took it off?
I don't know. I haven't been taking much notice, mate, Prank. I've been staying away from it. I've been staying away, mate. I went inside yesterday. I'm a celebrity, get me out. We went on the break just to torment him a bit. I didn't go in that first to torment him, but he took offence. So I just kept popping in on the break. While he was slapping whiskey and getting more and more on the edge of breakdown.
Oh, yeah. James Ryan says Porky was there to be fair play, man, mate. I think Connie wants a fight, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking mad. This YouTuber is mad.
It is, isn't it?
And it's all the good ones that end up fucking off, you know. It's all the good people that end up fucking it off. Do you know what I mean? Then you're left with the fucking riffraff.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what's happened, mate. There used to be like 700 people, and I'd say we was at like a 90% good rate, and now it's like 90% shit, 10% good people, innit? Do you get what I mean? Which is sad to think, because there's only about 100 weirdos left, isn't there, really? There's 100 weirdos and like maybe 10, 20 decent people. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
To be fair, there might be more than 20. I might have been a bit harsh there.
I feel for Sparky, like, you can sense that he's fucking feeling it, you know what I mean?
I feel for him.
He's not a bad guy, Sparky. I know he speaks his mind. He speaks his mind. Calls it ace to ace. You know what I mean? He's not. And he said loads about me, Sparky, in the past. You know what I mean? I still think he's alright.
He's never took it to them at all.
No, he's never took him. I don't know. I know he hasn't.
He's always been okay with me. I've never, don't know. He's always seems fairly laid back, you know. Always.
I've never argued with him. Like, even when you two were arguing with each other, he's always nice and polite to me.
I know. Yeah, he is his sound, Nomad. He is his sound.
Like you say, there is a lot of good people on there, but there is some not so good people.
Yo, Torbs, if Drone's got 250 accounts, does that make 250 weirdos or just one very sad guy?
Yeah, one very sad individual, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes, pork chops in the house. And UFC, you alright, bro?
Chop, shut it, I'll take your backy off you, even though I've got bad lungs.
Yeah, he's only popped in to throw you that £10 super chat he owes you from last time, bro.
Yeah, you fucking owes. No, 20 quid it is.
Is it? Oh, did you not pay up?
Yeah, it was double off scripts and he lost, so it was double.
Has Porky got his Rochdale runners on?
I tried getting to the Rochdale match and I couldn't buy a ticket again. So yeah, I think he must have. All the Rochdale's got the runners on. They didn't sell tickets to the match. They tried saying it was fully sold out for Oldham v Rochdale, and no way it was. I'm not having it. I was going to go fly my drone, but it was pissing it down. I was going to go check.
Oldham.
Yeah, they played on the 23rd, I think it was, or the 28th, or whatever, last month. I tried buying tickets, and yeah, it just wasn't allowed. Like, yeah. Greater Manchester Police have advised that you need to have been to a previous game or something, and
right,
because of that.
Oi, Ozzy.
Oi.
You good?
Hey, Ozzy.
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, plodding on, mate, plodding on.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do, really, isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ozzy.
Oh, yeah,
Big
you
up,
story,
nobody.
social storyteller.
Pranks, one love, buff.
What's happening, lads? All right.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you?
All right, mate. Just
Yeah.
chilling, living life on that. You know.
Yeah,
What
that's the main thing, isn't it? You know, just fucking look forward, never look back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. That's the one, Ozzy, that's the one.
Yeah, don't we all know?
What have you been up to, like, Ozzy?
Yeah, just chilling, mate. Not being up too much, really. Yeah, other than I'll tell you a little story, man. If you're willing to listen.
Well,
Yesterday,
then why? Go
right,
on.
I live in
Go
a
on.
block of flats, right? And I went to this joke shop in Scarborough, and I bought some stink bombs. You know, like the glass pipet things,
Yeah.
right? And all I can smell where we live now is fucking weed and cigarettes, and I can't stand it. It's fucking goes through me. You know the smell. Even though I used to be a ganja smoker myself, like I've already mentioned previously. So I got sick of it, so I just fucking dropped all these three, and it fucking stunk like rotten eggs, mate. It absolutely reeks. And I'm on the top floor, right? There's obviously only 3 floors to the building. And I could smell it in my living room with both doors closed. So fuck knows what they were smelling on the lower levels.
Oh,
Oh, the
damn.
hilarious one, do you know, that was my little payback. Do you know what I mean?
How old are you, Ozzy?
Yeah, well, age is just a number, nomadic,
I know.
isn't it? Yeah, I'm 39. I think. Yeah, I am actually. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm 39.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Did you sort your drone out, nobody? What you're on about? With transferring it to your phone or something?
No, not yet. I'm trying to, because that's what I need to do. I went and got the chip that Frank said, and that fit it all. Say fit it all. You got to do is press it in the bloody back of the drone. But when you record, I mean, obviously I can record stuff now, but it's like, how do you get it off that drone when all I have is an iPhone and an iPad, and there's no
You use
USB?
the app. You use
Yeah,
the app.
that's exactly.
The
Right. So
DJI app.
So I've downloaded their app. So I need to sit there and read it. It's just I haven't used the drone in like about a week or something. But I used it at a friend's house the other day because they had a problem on top of their roof. That was neat because you could just send the drone up and put the camera on it and then drop the camera down and you can check their roof.
Checking gutters, looking
It
for
saves
damage.
ladders, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's 3 flights this house. So I thought, wow, I do not want to be going up there on a ladder. I don't mind heights, but that's a bit extreme. You don't have to be on a ladder.
Oh, mate, I get vertigo, mate, just like by looking up.
No. It's just when you realise, when you're using it for something like that, you realise how handy these drones are. And there's a lot of companies over here, there's probably the same in England, like estate agents and people like that using them to get a bigger picture, like obviously around the outside. And people are doing ones where they get paid money to check on houses. They'll send their drone there, then send that video back to the person that might be on the other side of the country and whatever.
Yeah, roof inspections, all sorts.
Yeah.
They get used for, innit? Yeah.
I mean,
I phoned me the other day asking if I want to buy his drone. He's the DJI Mini 2 SE for 300 quid. So I went on Amazon.
Right,
So, look, you can get them for £3.90. You can get them for £3.90. Brand spanking new in the box.
Yeah, is that the Fly More combo as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking on Amazon. Obviously, Black Friday. You know, well, it says it when every website you go on. It always says Black Friday deals, 20% off and whatever not. And I was looking at the DJI SE. No, it weren't SE with the 4K version. The same drone, exactly the same, no obstacle avoidance or anything. And it were 280 for the Fly More combo. And that's with the 4K
that's
UHD
the bargain,
video.
that, innit?
Yeah, that is really good. I mean, I paid all in all, including the memory card, I paid £400 for mine.
I paid $6.50 for mine when they come out.
I did.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
got mine, I paid about 6.
It paid for itself straight away though, so it was all right.
Yeah,
I got
that's it, Frank. It were you. I won't lie to you, weren't it? That moment in time when I ordered it, I can remember it.
Yeah.
Because it was you that said, "Oh yeah, I used to just hover above where the crops are growing in the wilderness, innit?"
Yeah, motorways, bro. You'd
Yeah,
be surprised
that's the
how
one,
many
bro.
you find in August, September. You'd be surprised. Just launch your drone up, spot the location, send the
Zoom
guy
in.
with a van. You know how it works.
Damn.
Paid for itself straight away.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be giving eyes £300 for these, though.
Nah, used. They must be like worth. You'd pay $180 for one used, wouldn't you? I reckon, Tobbs.
I saw mine for 170.
Yeah.
Eyes, right. Talking about eyes.
I just
Eyes.
won't sell it, me. I'm gonna keep that drone forever. Lad.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. That's what I. What's the point in buying something if you're going to sell it on? You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
well, everyone's to their role, but I'm that kind of person, me. I buy something and I buy it because I want it, not to use it and then sell it on for a fucking lower reduction price. You know, but
yeah,
like
that's it. If I sold it for £100, I'd just picture a £500 loss, me, and it'd do my head in, bro. So I'd rather just leave it in the cupboard. Just
that's it.
I don't
Then
care if I
it's there
use
to
it. I'm
use
just gonna keep
whenever
it.
you want. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I said he said on the live that he had he's got the DJI Neo, and he sent his old one back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
what.
DJI Neo? What's that?
That's the new one. That's like.
Yeah, so Ozzy, he had the Neo, he still got it. He had the SE, and then he had the 4 as well. And he sent the 4, or the 3.
Oh, so that's the one he sent back then. Okay.
Yeah, he sent I don't know if it was the 4 or the 3 he sent back.
Yeah, because I could have him saying about obviously they're all intelligent batteries, but with the SE you don't have to update the batteries, whereas the newer versions you do, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because that was the one.
It makes sense though, because there should be a way to fully discharge the battery so you can prolong its life cycle. Because that's the downside to my drone, because I hardly use it. The batteries are degrading, aren't they? But if I could have fully drained it out, discharged the power, and then recharged them every 3 months, it would have been all right.
Yo, Frank, right? If you get where's that here? If you got the Fly More combo, right? All the battery holder itself is a portable rechargeable device, isn't it? So you can discharge your batteries that way. So I mean,
I suppose I could. I could use the block as a power bank, couldn't I? I've not thought of that. I've just I probably should have just done that, Ozzy. It's a smart suggestion.
Yeah, because if not, I mean, I've got obviously 3 batteries, and the third I've bought small with Sharpie pen. 1, 2, 3. The third one I've never used.
Yeah.
You know, so I know
think I've only ever used the one. Yeah, I've never flown it for longer than half an hour in one go, so I'm probably just using the same battery that it came with me, to be fair. But I needed the Fly More kit, because obviously I've crashed a couple of times and it comes with blades.
Have you crashed your drone?
Yeah, getting cinematic shots, like trees, all sorts, Tobbs, yeah.
Okay, now.
The first time I used mine, it was I was getting used to it. I just went to a big open area because I'd never flown something like that, and I was getting used to the up and down, left and right, backwards and forwards and things. And I was starting to get used to it, moving forward, and then I see like a bug. I want short-sized bug. It was a pretty big bug, and the bloody poor thing went straight into my drone and just disintegrated with those blades.
Yeah.
It just decimated, like disappeared, like a great big bug, not there, gone.
Turned into splatter.
Yeah. And when I brought it back, I was looking at it to see what it had done, see if it's got guts all over it or whatever. But we do have a lot of bugs here, you know.
It's funny that though. Yeah. Do you know when the drone goes next to buildings and you're proper close, you get a gust of wind off the building, don't you? That's what's caused it to crash. Yeah. So be careful getting close to buildings, nomadic.
Yeah, no, I want to try and use it out like when I'm out in Virginia and stuff out where you can go down and follow the rivers and down under the bridges and stuff like that because
Yeah, under the bridges as well. Like I've crashed doing that.
Yeah, because this is the
Bridges.
DJI, because I bought it as like the DJI 4 Pro, and then I've got 3 batteries and the charger and some other cables and blades and all this other stuff.
Screwdriver. Don't forget that one, nomadic.
Yeah, that's in there.
Yeah.
And that was like $1,150. I don't know what that. I mean, going back in pounds, if you divide that by 1.25, that's what it would be in pounds. Maybe.
It depends, doesn't it? The rate's changing all the time now.
Right.
But yeah, it'll be about 950 quid, won't it? Something like that.
Tops,
900.
absolute tops, yeah. But
yeah,
because the one I was looking for was one that done like about 6, which was something like the 3 SE or something like that was coming out now, and that does like 60 miles an hour because you could use that to fly along while you're driving.
Yeah, in sport mode.
Yeah, that'll track your truck as well. It won't be able to keep up on a motorway though, would it? But it'll track your truck otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah, because the more I keep reading about this Pro 4 thing as well, though, it does so much more. It's just trying to take it all in and what it can do, you know.
Yeah, well, that's got obstacle avoidance.
Nomadic. The main thing, right. What they all do the same, which is fly, right? If you're you're in control of what you in control of, yeah. So all they do is they add different little bits and bobs like obstacle avoidance and raw, etc. That's what bumps up the price. But without that, if you're good at flying it, you don't need that anyway.
Right.
You can get better shots without obstacle avoidance, like. Because if you go to fly towards something, it'll automatically slow down, stutter your shot. But if you've got balls with a normal drone and you're willing to just send it, you can get some decent footage. But you will crash on occasions or get stuck in trees or
Because the first time I pressed the home button, it was not too far in front of me. The first thing it done was went straight up in the air.
Don't use that home button.
I thought, what the hell is it doing? I thought it's a bit like messed up because it's like it's going away. But
you can change the settings though, so it doesn't do that, you know.
Yeah,
all you need to do is your controllers, the fun thing, but obviously just turn them both left and right down, and then it will spin the propellers. Hey, Connor, it will spin the propellers, and then all you have to do then is press up. And you can, whereas if you press take off and whatever, not raw, then it goes up to a certain height.
Right.
So
that's what I didn't know that until
you can change the settings so it doesn't go up high like that.
Yeah. So it doesn't go to max height, but you can set it so it goes higher than any building around you before you take off. It is a smart feature because if mine just disconnects, it won't ever return home. I'll have to wait for it to fall out the sky.
It's got a ceiling thing
you
at the
should
moment.
keep it on.
It's like set at 120, like 120 meters. I think it's set at.
Yeah.
But you can override
I set mine to 500 when I first got it. I didn't even know what we're doing. And I pressed that button, it fucking went higher, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm going to lose it.
I was going to say, there must be bias files, things like that you can flash to these, devices.
It's through cache.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is that the out there, if you go in the interwebs, there will be bias files that will say you can go beyond this or stay below this. Yeah. So depending on what you want to do,
all apps are created, Connie. All apps are created to abide by regulations and laws in the country the app is released from. So any BIOS that's added to it, it'd have to come. It wouldn't fly. It's not possible.
If you follow the rules and regulations, sorry, Connie, go on, mate.
Everything's possible. What I'm saying is, if you want to break the terms of, whatever conditions your fly zone thing can do. There's a flash file
Have
out
you
there.
got a drone, Connie?
Yeah.
Have you used the DJI one?
Yeah, that took a lot of thinking about that, bro.
Well, on the app with DJI, it'll let you bypass them features as long as you're willing to admit to you're now breaking the law. So it's already possible on the basic DJI app, mate.
No, it's not. No, not
it
by
is.
default.
It is.
Oh, all right. By default.
Yeah, you can select it, but it'll say warning, blah, blah, blah. You are now obviously committing offences. You can fly in geozones. You can turn its GPS off and do a madness. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's that with the national parks. I always check, no matter where I go. I've got the Drone Buddy app, and there's another one as well. Can't remember the name right now, but the wind speed. I've got both of them. You know, so obviously, yeah, the wind speed. You know the wind speed just by licking your finger. You know what I mean? And
I don't know about that. Are you some pro golfer or something?
That's how you test. That's how you test it, isn't it? Seriously, man. Before all this application, internet was involved. That's how I used to test the wind, which direction it's coming from.
No, they didn't. They've been using the same test for ages, Ozzy. Every day at a certain time, they launch balloons into the sky and they set what you see on your weather and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but on what you see on the weather, I'm talking about way before that. That's what
is it tonight, chops? I got offered free tickets, you know, because I complained to Rochdale about not being able to buy a ticket. They phoned me up again and said, we can give you free tickets to this under 21s, innit? Man United under 21s. I probably should have just took them, but I was still pissed off, mate. I wanted to watch that Oldham match. Hopefully you win, though, mate. Hopefully you win.
No, regarding, as you know, Frank, everything's flashable. Yeah, you know that. You're not stupid.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, everything can be. Yeah, once it's made, you can do what you want with it. That's how people obviously get them to do different flights. And there's apps out there for DJI drones which can take my normal basic drone that doesn't avoid obstacles and all that, and there's apps out there that can make it avoid obstacles. Do you get what I mean?
That were right.
Or even not. It might not be avoid obstacles. I might be wrong. It might be tracking you, was it? It might be so you can walk at the side of it or something in it. But yeah.
I just thought to put it out there for anybody who's got anything to do with a device which has a controller on it is a flashable controller because it's going to be updatable, and you can obviously flash it with something different.
So what?
Yeah, but you can only flash it with something that's already made. You're not going to go out there to make it, are you?
That controller.
No,
how would you do it?
What I'm saying.
It'd be pointless.
What I'm saying is that there's also it's like an engine, right? Take an engine with an ECU.
Let's talk about your engine. What have you had to drink today, Connie?
Come on. Right. So an engine with an ECU has been programmed to do such and such and such and such, yeah? And it's got to abide by emission laws, yeah? Well, if you take if you take away all those emission laws from the ECU and put it straight through exhaust, you've got a completely different vehicle, haven't you? Right. So the same applies to anything, a drone, yeah? So you're going to flash that drone with something completely different, and it will go faster, it will go higher, it will go wherever you want.
Okay. Should be like overclocking a PC.
That's how it works in life. And I guarantee if you find the right BIOS file, if you find the right software update, whatever you want to call it, for your device, it will do far more than it
And
was allowed
Connie,
to do.
can we just get to the basic logic of this?
Go on.
For that software to be out there, someone's got to have already made it. You're not going to go out your way to make it, are you? So right now on the market, there's a few apps that are available and nothing else. Do you get what I mean?
No,
yeah.
well, no. I hear what you're saying, but you
people
don't
fly drones over prisons, but they shouldn't be able to get there. How do you think they make that possible, Connie?
If you don't believe in things that are out there that can unlock, that can
Connie,
unlock,
I don't think you understand what you're saying yourself at this point. What have you had to drink, mate? What have you been drinking?
Guinness.
If you don't want to accept what I am telling you, that
But I'm agreeing with you, and you're too dumb or pissed out your head. You don't understand what we're saying back to you, mate. You're just waffling shite at this point, Connie. I'm not going to lie, bro.
No, you're not agreeing.
Ozzy, was I agreeing with what you were saying?
I agree. Thank you, mate.
Yeah. It's Connie.
No, that come
I don't know
across
what
a
you're
bit
talking
sarcastic.
I ain't gonna get back.
Right, do you know the main thing is, yeah, right? I know what you're saying roughly, Connor, about it's like getting the car remapped, innit? That's what you're trying to say. Same with the straight through exhaust system. It's getting the emissions out faster rather than the catalytic fucking rah. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's always whatever you're talking about. Obviously, it's cars and drones. They're designed that way for a reason. So if you overclock it and flash it, like Connie, you are saying, yeah, the motors won't be able to handle it.
Is that right?
Well, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just like,
right.
I'm just replying to what you've been saying.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking, because motors have obviously got a percentage tolerance in terms of like how much overcurrent they can take and how faster they should spin. In terms of high wind or whatever. Yeah, because if there's an extreme amount of wind and you've got your drone up there, right, that wind is going to affect.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
those blades. No. But what I'm saying is, it's got a negative effect as well, depending on which way you are facing in the wind. Those blades are still rotating in a certain direction. Let's call it clockwise.
Yeah.
But the wind,
let's call it clockwise.
Anti-clockwise, I'm with.
Yeah,
I'm
backwards.
I'm joking.
There we go. Right, let's call it clockwise. Let's call it anti-clockwise. But the wind is going to come across those blades in that certain direction. Yeah. And it's going to slow them down or speed them up.
Yeah, which is right? You are right. It's like being on a fucking aeroplane, isn't it? If you get that streamline, the wind behind you, what they're facing you, same principle, isn't it?
I'm trying to explain this theory of.
Yeah, I'm listening, mate. I'm listening.
Right.
I'm not. I give up.
Frank's just lost. It's too complicated.
Yeah, well, I'm listening because I want to get.
I'm more curious as what you've had to drink today than this conversation about wind and drone propellers. To be honest,
I know you don't like physics and engineering things.
It's not engineering. You started off talking about the BIOS, the fucking now you're chatting about wind and propellers. You don't even know what you're waffling, Connie. That's the fact.
Well, that's just let him waffle a bit more, then we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute up. Yeah, I'm not listening. I'll be back in 5 or something.
Thank you. Thanks, Frank. So the point is, if the wind's coming into these blades, the motors have got
how many blades?
The motors of these blades, propelling these blades, have got to accept this wind resolution. This wind.
Yeah, you are right with that. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So this wind coming in at say 180 degree on the fan blades is going to slow down the motors. Yeah. So there's got to be something in place in the motors to stop those motors being burnt out. Yeah. Otherwise, every DJI flying saucer would be getting burnt out, wouldn't it, by a bit of wind, right? So there's things in place to negate the wind coming in at a 180-degree force against that motor. Yeah, the motor's got to continue to power it, and that's when DJI's electronics kick in and say, "Oh, it's too windy. Return to home," or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how that kicks in. That's how that measurement kicks in. That's how that works. But what I'm saying is, there's apps out there which will negate a lot of that, and it doesn't mean that you can't fly your drone. It doesn't mean it's
Sorry,
fall
Connie.
out of the sky.
I could still hear you in the background. I'm just curious, did your drone come from wish.com or something? Mate? Did it fly away in the sky or something? What happened to your drone? Like, you sound personally affected by this wind situation. Talk to me.
Well, Frank, if you don't understand what I'm talking about,
I understand. I just think it's a pointless conversation.
You don't understand, because what I'm saying is,
Frank, sit and listen to Connie. Sorry, Chops. Sorry, boss.
There are files out there which will allow you to do whatever you want with your drone.
Name one of these files.
Right,
Let's just try to name one.
Right, so give them. I want names.
Oh my
name a file that I can download now.
I want to know.
Where do you guys live? Where do you guys live?
In a windy place.
A very windy place, has it?
I must have. I know I'm going off topic, but Ozzy's got a cool fucking avatar there. I love that brain thing. That's cool.
Sound like you're trying to get away. We're not naming it more.
No.
What if you had to drink, mate? What
I
have you
am
been
not
drinking?
going to name anything. Frank.
What, you're trying to take. Yeah, never mind. We knew it was waffle. It don't matter though. What have you been drinking?
I'm not going to name anything online, am I? Yeah.
Why? You was talking about a file that people can openly download. Like, why wouldn't you name it? But forget it, Connie. Let's talk about what you're drinking. What have you been drinking, lad?
What I'm saying is, go look for it.
He likes to avoid questions, Connie. Basic ones.
Right.
What's the name of it? What have you had to drink?
What's your obsession? What's your obsession with what I've drunk?
I'm simply asking you a basic question to change the topic, Connie.
No.
I'm asking. 1 second. 1 second.
You've been obsessed
I'm asking
with it for about 20 minutes now.
This
What's my drink?
Ask me the same question, Pranks. I'm drinking Guinness. That's my drink of choice.
Well, there we go, Ozzy. Now we can change the topic. I'm drinking Coca-Cola and smoking a fat bag of some runts.
California.
Yeah, California.
I just drank Costa Rican coffee.
Yes, no, my dick. Yes. Yeah, we won't ask on it because he'll start spilling something else. Let's move on. How far have you got left to go? No, my dick.
It's good to talk, though, isn't it? It's good to talk. Everyone's got their own different point. Well,
it's now an hour and a half to Houston. Then I drop this one off. Then I've got to take a trailer down to Galveston.
Yeah.
So I'll be in Houston in about an hour and a half.
Salam, brother Niggy.
What you having for your tea, Nomadic?
Texas.
Say again.
What you having for tea?
I'm trying to clear out the freezer, so it's either going to be beer battered cod or chicken.
Beer battered cod. Bring it
Yeah, because
on.
I found because ever since I put like the air fryer and stuff, and I put this fridge freezer in, I just like stock it up to the hills. So I've got everything and anything in here. So
will it power an air fryer? Yeah, is that all right to power an air fryer?
Yeah, because I've got an inverter.
3,000. Yeah, no, I mean, well, I'm assuming it's a lot of current in it for an air fryer.
Yeah, but I've got it's a 3,000-watt inverter, so she can take. I mean, I'll use them on their own, but I've got a microwave in here and the air
Yeah.
fryer, and then the fridge freezer. It's only the fridge freezer that's permanently plugged. You know, it's permanently on. The other ones, it's only when I use them.
Do you have to run the engine for that though? Or
Not overnight. When I'm cooking or anything like that, I will run the engine.
oh,
Like earlier on, when I left the customer, I put these chicken, like pieces in the air fryer for 20 minutes or 15 minutes while I was driving. Then as soon as it went ting, it was just grab them, and it's just bliss because you can just
grab and go with it.
yeah. And if I get bored of that, then I'll get the crock pot out. Like crock pot, I can throw a chicken in and a whole bunch of other stuff and just let it cook for like 5-6 hours while I'm driving. Then you get a lot, a cooked meal. Plus, you can just let it cool down and put the rest in the fridge and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Driving's all right because your alternator's charging, but
right.
Overnight, if you want to get peckish and you want a pizza or something, you've got no engine charging, have you?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can switch it on them if I can use a microwave if I need to do something if I'm that hungry. But I just generally don't eat.
No.
I'll sort of eat something light during the day because of being sat in a seating position because of food going down. And then later on in the evening, I'll have something cooked where I can get out, walk around a bit and stuff like that so your food can go down properly before I go to sleep.
Chops, I've got a carver for you. If you catch me drift, Chops. I've got a carver for you, kid. Carver.
What's one of them when it's at
I
home?
think he's saying caviar there. He was chatting about champagne and a Rolex.
Oh, carver. Oh, now I'm with you. I can't see the chat, by the way.
Fizzy pop carver.
No, not fizzy pop. A different kind of carver. Carbs you
Yeah.
Carbs
the bubbles. It's like buck fizz, isn't it?
Well, I call it fizzy pop, but
Too many bubbles, they go straight to your head, don't they?
Absolutely. Carbon dioxide, yeah. That's what it's designed to do.
What can you do when you live in a zoo?
But it weren't designed, it just happened.
Here's a good question for y'all. Right, Ozzy, did I hear you say you're drinking Guinness?
Yes, correct.
Right. Okay. What kind of Guinness? Obviously, it's
the draft. The draft.
Yeah, but there's two sorts, isn't there? There's no normal Guinness.
Yeah. No, put the other sort. I drink the draft one. With the widget in it. Yeah, that's the one, mate.
The widget thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, for anybody who doesn't know, Guinness is made smooth from nitrogen dioxide, right? So if you go for a pint of Guinness and you think, oh, it's creamy, it's lovely, it's tasty, it's absolute bollocks, right? Because all you're drinking is bubbles. You're just drinking nitrogen dioxide. Because since 1940 odd, Guinness stopped producing the same wort, the same density of wort for Guinness, and started injecting it with nitrogen dioxide to fulfill that, like, if you drink a pint of Guinness, it's filling. So if you drink Guinness today, you're basically drinking just loads of fizzy bubbles. Yeah, it's not a nice creamy Guinness that it used to be. It's completely and utterly fake.
I beg to differ.
Right, no, it is. Go look at it. Go do the research. Guinness has changed dramatically since the 40s. I think it was the 70s when it completely changed to a different way of brewing it. You do not get the density of hops and wort or burnt barley or whatever was in the original wort.
Say about Guinness, but still haven't mentioned what he was drinking.
That you get today, it's complete and utter bullshit. When you drink a pint of Guinness today, and you think it's all bubbly and creamy and smooth, it's
no, but that's where you go wrong. You're saying bubbly, it's fucking flat as a fart, mate. So you're completely wrong there.
As flat as a fart.
Yeah, serious.
That's what I'm saying, That's what I'm saying, Ozzy. It's flat as a fart. Because that's what
so where's the bubbles gets involved then?
Because that's what I'm saying. They're injecting it with shit, nitrogen.
Yeah.
Can I just say this this huge state prison on the right this is Huntsville. This is where they all get executed.
Yeah.
Oh, last meal.
That one. I don't know if you can see it.
I'm gonna put you solo now.
Oh. That one in the background. Can you see it all? The size of it?
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
That thing's huge. But that's where and they got gun towers there and everything.
Yeah.
They
no
will
one
shoot
getting
you.
out of there.
Yeah. But yeah, this is where they all get executed. Just in case you asked that question. But this prison is big.
They do both, don't they? They do electric chair and
injection.
Injection, yeah.
Injection, yeah.
I don't think they use the chair no more, and it's a bit crazy that one.
Yeah,
both. I think
they can have a steak before they die. That's good, isn't it?
Look, you do. Excuse me. You do wrong. You get wrong. Simple as that.
Right. Yeah, some of the things they ask for be like KFC or they'll have they want like oysters or something like that. Like if you watch some of the documentaries on this area and stuff. And there's also a site, I didn't realize you can actually look at who's the prisoners at the moment and what they're in there for. I don't know if that's something in England, but you can on these. I was just shocked when my mate said you can do that.
That's crazy, that. So you can see everyone. Yeah, I suppose it's public information in America, isn't it? There's more of it available.
Yeah, and it'll tell you what they did to get put in there and how many years, or if they're on death row or whatever. Because some of these people go on death row for like 15, 20 years, something like that. Before.
Yeah, and the rest.
Knowing, exactly, Tobes. Knowing that they're going to die at some point, but they just don't know when.
Yeah, because I think Nutter said he's got a friend or somebody he talks to that was either in that prison. I think he said Huntsville, or is in that prison. You know, because he said to me, if we go past, say hello. I'm thinking, well, yeah, they're not going to allow me in there with a tank. I'll just go and say, yeah, hello from Nutter.
All for it is gang wars, and then if you put yourself in that predicament, somebody's hurt your sibling, right? How would you feel and how would you react to that? Because I know exactly what I'd do, So it's not all badness, They might have you might get serial killers in there or people that's fucking killed somebody because they've hurt somebody that they love. In general, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every story is different.
Is it just for that state that as well, nomadic? Is it if you commit crimes in that state you can get executed?
That's where they get all the bad guys go. People that are in there for like years or for murders and stuff like that. They have jails as well, which is just like next to a police station or something like that. There's a difference between a jail and a prison like that. A jail is a lot more laid back. There's just the guys that might have been drink driving one day or something way lesser than being put into the slammer like there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you commit a murder, say on the other side of America, you could still serve your time in there. Basically, just they won't kill you, though, innit?
Well, no, there's a lot of the states have still got the death sentence. It just depends.
I thought there was
where you-
only a couple left, mate. Yeah.
No, there's quite a few. There's Alabama, there's Georgia, there's Texas,
New
there's
York.
New York. Yeah, there's a few of them around.
Yeah.
And they some states are even thinking about bringing ones back and bringing back like the firing squad and stuff.
Oh,
The
Joe.
firing
Yo,
squad.
nomadic, right?
Uh-huh.
You said firing squad. I watched the
Uh-huh.
film, right? Don't watch it because it's based on a true story, by the way. What's he called now? Gubbin Junior or something. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, don't watch it, mate. It's fucking absolutely shit. And I was looking forward to it, right? Looking forward to this film because it's based on a true story. So I thought, wicked. You know, there's a good actor in it, so it's got to be good. Yeah. What's his name now? Fucking Gooding Junior or something like that. But anyway, I watched it, and the fucking props of the acting was absolutely terrible. It's, you know, I'm surprised it even got fucking televised and fucking whatever not. Honestly, it was shit. I could see the story behind it, yeah, which is a very good story, but the actors in it, rubbish. So don't watch it. If you got the dodgy fucking, you know, the dodgy stick or whatever not, you know, obviously, well, you aren't because, you know, you're living...
I just got Netflix. So.
Yeah, there's a few applications that you can get, you know, that to watch films on through your phone. Do you want to know one?
I've got a mate that does all that stuff, so I will ask him. Like I say, but at the moment, I don't watch too much TV apart from, like I say, I will watch Netflix because I've got that on the iPad.
Yeah, a bit good genre. Right, type that into your iPad or whatever not when when he's stagnant and he sat round chilling. Yeah.
Gojara, you sound crazy saying that, but it is a legit website.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, you know, you get all the films on there, and you know when you're not on the
post
live.
Another one in the back now if anyone wants to watch some films. It's just the same as what Ozzy's talking about, but it's a different site.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get, because we have a thing over here called BritBox. I don't know if do you have that in England?
BritBox. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
I want to get that put on there because that's all like the British comedy stuff. You know, going back to flipping
back
70s and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
You know, and I miss all that.
Like keeping up appearances and you know stuff like that. Only fools and horses.
Things you ain't meant to say.
Proper old school. Go on, Connor.
No, I said the things you weren't meant to say.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, talk about these wine gums, bro. Did it really get to you like that? Yeah.
Wine gums. Are they millions?
Oh, Porky. Wake him up.
Wake me up before you go.
No, I was going to say about gaming. It's like if you go back to the old GTA days and how gaming's just been tamed down, you know, to what we have now. I mean, there was a game called Postal. I don't know if anybody remembers that one, but Postal, and they did a sequel to it. But basically, you went around just mashing people up. It was just like blood and guts, and the band
Resident Evil.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The band Postal was a banned game. It was like the old.
Oh fuck on it.
It was like the old movies, you know, like Driller Killer or whatever. Yeah, no, it was banned, and then it had to be cleaned up and blah blah blah. But Postal and then Postal 2, and they've since been allowed back into publication where we can play them again. It's
What device is it for, Connie?
Well, I think Postal was across the board. I think
Mortal Kombat is the best game going.
but certainly PC. I mean, everything banned is going to be on PC, but yeah, Postal. Yeah, I think legally Postal 3 or something is out anyway, but there's loads of banned games. Yeah.
I've got an Xbox One, and I've used it about 3 or 4 times roughly, and I've got no games to put in the slot. It's 1 terabyte hard drive or whatever not, and I'm reluctant to pay the money, right? Even though I did once when I first got it, which was the game I played, Mortal Kombat, as mentioned previously. Fucking ridiculous, man. Wow. I enjoyed it as much as I could.
You don't pay for games.
I'm not that kind of person, mate. I bought it because it was out my Christmas money, and my son likes to play it. And I'm looking at it now. It's sat below my TV. Right, it's been there for fucking, like I said, about fucking a long time, right? And I've only used it.
Just get MAME, M-A-M-E. MAME.
Name? What do you mean by that?
What about it?
MAME. MAME. Just download that. MAME. And if you want to contact me, email address, whatever, I'll tell you where to go for everything you want. All the old arcade games.
I was on the I've still got it. The Xbox fucking community thing, and I had to pay like fucking £13 a month. And I thought, what's the point in that? I don't even play it. So why the fuck should I waste my money on something I don't play?
Connie, how's your dog doing?
Oh, stop it, man.
Why?
Because he's dying. He's dying.
I don't know.
Oh, well, if I
knew that, I wouldn't have asked Connie, believe me, mate. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah, what dog is it you've got, Connor?
It's a cross terrier.
Yeah, don't get upset, mate. Don't get upset, pal.
No, I didn't know, Connie. I put my hand on my arm, mate. I didn't know, bro. No, I've just killed the atmosphere there, haven't I?
It was a bit woof, but it's all right. We'll move on. It'll be all right, bro.
I feel shit now. I'm doing what's wrong. Yeah, you can't beat the old arcade games.
Poor dog's suffering.
Connor.
What do you mean, Nicky? Has it been suffering for a while or what?
Connor, are you still here?
Go on.
Yeah, so what's the problem with the dog?
Not doing it. I'm not doing
it. Well, okay, all right, understandable, mate. Understandable. I respect that. Because I know how it feels to lose something. Yeah, especially like an animal. Right, I had the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I called him Snoop Dogg. Right, he died when he was fucking 18 years old.
It's the fucking problem. Everyone understands what it's like to lose a dog, but they all want to come along and say, "I understand what it's like to lose a dog," and talk about.
I'm not coming along. I'm just saying
a dog or whatever. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah.
By the looks of it, though, mate. Like, I also understand animal cruelty as well. Luckily for you, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be back.
Yeah, Connor. I know it's going to be hard. How long have you had the dog for? A long time? From a puppy?
I don't think I should have asked that question. I generally didn't know. I just knew that he had a dog.
It's good to talk though, really, because if you don't talk, you keep it all in.
I know, true. Was he that true? Let's get back to the old arcade games.
Two pairs of scenes. Lovely jubbly.
The old arcade games are the best, like. Saying that, the new GTA is out soon. And it's supposed to be wicked. I think I might get a new PS5, I think, after Christmas.
Oh, so you're
So,
into gaming as well then, Tobes?
Say again.
So you're into the gaming as well?
I had a PS5 and I sold it like a dickhead. I never sold that.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna buy a
Yo,
brand new
Toad,
one.
I bet you that kind of guy that goes to fucking CEX in it to buy, to buy the games.
No, I usually buy them brand new, to be fair. I go through phases,
You'll
mate,
get one and then you'll be obsessed with it.
and then get
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah, that's it. And then you're playing it for hours and hours on end.
And then you'll think, right, I'm bored of that now. Sell it all for a silly price. You won't bother about it for freaking months and months and months. And then somebody will mention it and you're like, I want a new PS. And then you
Yeah.
again with loads of brand new games, spend an absolute fortune, playing it for freaking days and then get bored of it and then sell it for
I
ridiculous.
won't say if I buy one, I'm not going to sell it.
You said that every single time.
No, I mean it, I know.
No, also it's very good, right, to know that you've got somebody outside of you that understands you. That's that's achievement, that. It really is. Despite what everybody says.
Before he does Ozzy, and I'll tell him it's going to be, and I'll be like, no, it's going to be different this time.
That's it. I'm the boss. I wear this.
And every time I'm right, and if I had £1 for every time he says I should have listened to you, I'd be a very rich woman.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, like back in the day, man, we had a swear jar, and every time somebody swore, we have to put 20p in this jar. Bloody horror! It will brimming. We have to get another jar. Honestly, you know, and that's, you know, everyone's like lives their life differently, which is understandable, you know, and that's why I like coming on these lives, because you get to know different things. As longer, I'm lost of words here, right? As long as it's not for the badness, right? As long as it's not for the badness and the goodness, I'm all for it. Know them fucking people, yeah, what try to fucking slate you off and fucking like to and fro. Fuck them. I don't, not literally, but fuck them, man. I don't care about them kind of people, man. I know which side my bed is buttered. Simple. You know, and like before I joined this live though, Tobes, this is what people were talking about, you know. Fucking it's not even necessary. You know, like fucking Sparky, what he's going through and whatever not. And like you said, yeah, you can tell with tone of his voice how we're feeling or whatever not, you know, but I'm not going to stick up for everybody because obviously I don't know, but I'll take your word for it, what you said in reply to that. You know what I mean? I'm not on this platform to argue and just fucking be somebody. I'm not. I'm on here to have a laugh, a good chin wag like we're doing.
Well, not just laugh, not just a laugh, but yeah, educate. Well, talk and yeah, we've got to talk. It's
exactly, mate. Exactly.
Yeah, it's not always a laugh.
It's good for the mind.
Yeah, but it's not always a laugh, is what I'm saying. It's
no, it's not always a laugh. Yeah, correct there with your words, right? But depends on what kind of people who's hosting.
Yeah.
That's do you know what I mean?
The topic in discussion, and that's what I'm saying. It's not always a laugh. Is what I was getting at. That's not a dig at you, Ozzy. You know.
No, it's all right, mate. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, life is not always a laugh, is it?
Far from it. Far from it, man.
Yeah,
Pick up a stone, throw it as far and further as you can. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
life is not always a laugh.
But as long as you surround yourself with decent people, individuals, right? Well, means
Yeah.
well, don't mean no slagging off and this and that like goes on here. Anyway, as we all know, ourselves, you know, that's the way forward.
Well, you know, if the entire planet could get together and
It'd be a fucking disaster, mate.
no, what I'm saying is, if the entire planet could get together with a one language and talk to each other, that would be amazing, because then we'd have, I don't know, half a dozen religions.
Half a dozen eggs, please.
So we'd have half a dozen religions, but we'd all be able to communicate, and then we could say, why do you do this? Why do you do that? That would be the ultimate,
But do you know
People
what you
can't speak different languages. They just learn a different language.
right? Do you know what you just said there? I'm sorry to be sorry to cut you off, right? But do you know what you just said there, right, Connor? Yeah, about fucking mate, because you can't expect something, even though they might portray themselves to be something good. Yeah, you can't think that way. You know, every mind is individual to that individual person. You know, so look forward, man. Carry on looking forward. Learn from your mistakes. That's a big point. Also, learn from your mistakes. If you don't, then you revert back to what you were fucking doing. Happening months, years ago.
What I'm trying to say is, if we could all be on the same level, across the world, regarding.
But what is your level, though? What is everybody else's level? Nobody knows that other than yourself, that individual person. Come on, man.
Well, you're using the word level.
Yeah, well, no, you use the word level, not myself.
Yeah. So you're trying to identify the whole thing as a level. What I'm trying to say is, I'm using the word level as a indescriptive, way of trying to explain my point, that if the entire planet of people were on the same level of understanding, imagine that world where, other than religion, we all communicated with the same language. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, because that's the barrier, right? That is the main barrier at the moment for our existence, isn't it? The human existence is, we're separated by countries, languages, and
fucking nada.
There is no standard, is there? Yeah.
There is standards, of course.
We're all living a completely different lifestyle, a different.
Yeah, that's what makes the goddamn world go around.
No, it's not. It's not, Ozzy, because
we'll keep this phone till I come back.
What makes the world go around is rich.
Gravity.
Is rich people, right?
Oh, lad, yeah, give over, lad.
Right, you've got me for a minute now.
Go on.
Best behaviour.
What I'm saying is, the world is going around because of rich people.
No, it's going around because of gravity.
Because of
gravitational pull.
Because of American, because of China.
Oh my dear. All right, okay. Yeah.
So,
Mrs.
I
Soames
disagree there.
interjects,
so
please.
the whole planet is going around because of all these rich bastard countries or continents or whatever you want to say, and that's not fair. Yeah, that's not fair because you look at well, if we're all right, you're all UK people here, so you all
Obviously.
you all remember the 80s, you know.
I was only a child then, so I probably don't know as much
I
as what
wasn't
you
born
do.
till 82, Connie, so I don't really remember
I was
much.
born in
Yeah.
85.
Just a minute, you all remember the 80s music festivals, you know.
You drank too much too young.
I was
Married
only
the
8
kid when
by
you
the
should be
time
of
the
it
80s
on that
finished.
day, you know.
Trying
Sorry.
to save the world, yeah, Africa and Ethiopia, and so we all remember those days. Sorry, Mel, I know you know your history, but yeah. So we've all done that, and those days have gone by, and it's like nothing's changed. Yeah, nothing's really changed because
It won't. It'll get worse.
well, so those
It
countries,
already is.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So what? At least you agree. My point is, those countries could all be equal to our country, couldn't they? Yeah. If we all
Not necessarily so.
no, they could, because if we all lived together as a human race,
The likelihood of that is it's not going to happen, Connie, so
I
why bother
know,
losing sleep
I
over it?
know, Mel. I know, Mel. That's the problem. That
The world's never going to be equal.
yeah, we're never going to do it because why? Why are we never going to do it?
The most richest people in the world are greedy.
Yeah, and that's what I've said. That's what I've just said. Yeah, it's all about money. It's all about exploiting parts of the world that we need and fuck off what we don't need. And that's a shame.
The main principle out of all this, money means nothing. Obviously, you need money to survive. 100%. Everybody knows that.
No.
But love.
No, in a country that
Hold your mouth. But
No.
love, right? Love and appreciation, right? And fucking family costs absolutely zilch. You know what I mean? Them rich people that you're fucking talking about, right? Whoever they are, I don't give a fuck about them. I care about the people that I'm close to. You know, they're the people what count.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean, man? Exactly, Torbs. And I'm sorry, Connor, for like fucking getting a bit, raising my voice a bit, mate, because, but that's how it is. It really is. You know, you could never wake up tomorrow. Then what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
obviously nothing because
Go
you're
to
dead.
Weapon.
Just live for the day, man. You know, fuck about money. Who gives a fuck
all
about
right.
that, man? Who cares about the fucking money you've got in your back wallet? You know what I mean? Who cares? So fucking what? I've got a nice little fucking getaway. I bought this, I bought that, I bought that, I bought that. But you know them, the maternal things. that's all they are.
That's what I'm trying to get across. I was like, it's we can all get out of our beds tomorrow, and you know, put on a frying pan with a fried egg and
very precise.
Put the heating on, and you know, have a drink of water. That's us. Yeah, that's us. What I'm saying is, there's lots of places in the world where they can't do that.
Yes, Well, they adapt. They
Right.
adapt, mate.
No, but what I mean is, we need to stop funding all these fuckers who are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Has anybody right, just a minute. Has anybody just got an email from their electric company saying prices are going up in January? Okay, because I have. Prices for electricity are going up again in January. Now, how about we debate that? How the fuck?
Yeah, it's not going to change nothing, though. That's the
No,
point.
but how the fuck is electricity prices going up? What's happening? What is happening? Is the wind?
Is the wind blowing in the opposite direction?
Is the wind not making enough turbines? Explain. Yeah, explain.
I've just come back. What are we explaining?
All right, go on.
Shit.
Explain, right. Electricity prices are going up, right, in January. Explain how they're going up again.
So they can keep the same profit margins. Simple. Done.
Right. Yeah. All right. So what's changed, though, in terms of making that power?
Well, the wages they've got to pay people now is going up, innit? Like, more contributions from employers. It's common sense. Prices are going up.
Somebody's got to pay for that.
Yeah,
right.
And it's us. It's always us who wants to pay for it.
We're going to have a cold winter.
And we're going to have a cold winter as well.
They'll think everybody's going to want to put the heating on. Let's pump it up to make more money.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
Yeah, but they might give us a discount in the summer, Mel, so we'll be all right, won't we?
That really shows. You know, like fuck it. One of my friends, she don't work or anything. She's like in debt with the British gas. Right? She owes them about fucking £1,700 roughly. Yeah, that's what she tell me. Right, what's your maybe more now? You know, but end of the day, you've got to keep warm. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. The prices, so Connor, you are correct, mate. You are right in what you said about the energy prices. So in Mr. Soaps as well, you know, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can either pay it or don't.
And that's where I am here with you guys to try and stop it doing this, right? I'm
nothing. Give over, lad.
Ozzy.
You can't stop nothing, mate.
You tell him, Ozzy. You tell him.
Ozzy.
If you're sitting here thinking you're going to be able to change energy prices, you need to seek help, bro. That's what you need to do.
No. Frank, that's where the country's fucked up. That's where our British get-together people has lost its way, right? The old way of British people talking together would be we'd all get together in the fucking streets, and we said we're not going back to that fucking that dungeon tomorrow for 3 shillings, and that's what happened.
Yeah, but we're not all mining no more. Times have changed, Connie.
Right? No, it's not changed. What's changed?
Times have changed, bro. You don't have to go.
Frank, what's changed is the human race.
Capitalism has changed. The drive for everyone to make money.
Right.
It's all changed since then. Since the basics of the 70s.
Frank, what's changed is people like yourself, too weak to fucking stand up and say, right, we're going to go out. We're going to go out. We're going to go out and we're going to fight for, let's say, our electricity prices, right?
Fight for the right.
You use the word fight. Do you mean physically fight for electric prices, because I'd rather just pay them like 200 quid a month's not that much money, Connie. Like, do you know what I mean? Just fucking pay your bills, bro.
Well, if everyone's happy to go out on the street every fucking Saturday protesting about, you know, bollocks going on in other countries, how about,
why don't you do that about electric? Go do it, Connie. Go do it.
There we go.
Do it, bro.
There we go. Right.
You might get some people who agree with you.
Well, Frank, if you can be so negative about it, then you're a waste.
I was being positive. I told you to go do it. Some people might agree with you. I personally think just pay your fucking bills, bro. Like, I don't know.
Right, you're just taking the best. The point is, if people like ourselves don't do this, if we don't go out on the fucking street and say, I am not paying X
how
amount.
do you know I don't go out on the street and tell people?
Shut up. If we
As I said, what's had to drink yet?
Jesus Christ.
I was so nervous about the dog when I set off.
My ass, aren't you? You're like a bee in a bonnet, aren't you?
No, I'm just trying to catch up on the conversations.
Oh, you know, you're being an arse. You're being shut the fuck up.
As about you, shut the fuck up. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. I'm always kidding.
If we don't do this, though, what I'm trying to say is, right, just like everyone fucking...
But who is we?
Just a minute. If people go out every Saturday, and they've been doing it for 14 months,
they're dedicated, aren't they, Connie? They're dedicated people.
Shut up, you're interrupting. Marching across you're still interrupted. Marching the streets. If they can do that, right? If they can do that for another country, we can do something for our country, which means marching for our.
That'll never happen because that was years and years ago, mate.
Our power for our country. So. It can be electricity, it can be water, it can be gas, right? So we go out and we march. Why
don't you? I'm going to give you some real advice. Why don't you create a campaign to nationalise all of these services and start marching, Connie, instead of waffling on here, bro? Do something. Actually put it into play. If you want to nationalise all the electric, water, all the basic amenities, well, do it. Make a campaign, make a website. It's not even that much. And start your own campaign. People will donate to help you as long as you're actually doing something positive. But,
that's
the true
point.
It's not for me personally, but it is possible to do it. I bet there's already someone out there doing the same thing. No, this is what I mean, Connie. You've just probably not looked into it like as much as you're demanding to waffle about it now. To be fair. But I think electric prices was ridiculous throughout COVID, and then they went down quite a bit, but then they bounced straight back up, and it's just a fact of life, mate. Like they're making profit, aren't they, Connie? There's shareholders to look after.
Nobody's in it for the free. Nobody. No matter what you do, where you go, everything is profit. Like just said there, Pranks. Everything is profit. I think no matter what you do.
Likes to accept that he's happy to piss away his money. That's why I think.
No, I choose to accept that right now. There's no other option, Connie, and you either pay it or don't have electric. Bro, I'd rather have electric, like, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'd rather just pay. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
So but they won't cut you off though, Pranks.
I wouldn't ever get to that point where I find out.
I've got you down to team. You're happy to just bend over. That's what I think about you.
Fucking what?
No, he is. He's
bend over, roll over.
Chat now.
Bend over. He's happy to bend over and just pass away his queen's money, or king's money. Yeah.
Like, do you pay your electric bills, Connie? Serious question. Do you pay your electric and water and
I'll say nothing.
Yeah, so you're happy to piss away and do the same things, bro. You just, yeah. If you want to do something about it, do what I said. That was good advice, and it could actually work if you had the right heart, the right mindset. Actually, had a way of trying to change it. You only need a petition, don't you, to get them to talk about it? Because
That's what I'm saying. Frank, you're so negative. You've got no positivity about you for the global help of mankind.
I support what's happening in Palestine, mate. Trust me. I'm all right, bro. I'm happy with these people marching, and you're trying to do something, against it, or fucking of your own, or whatever. It's just waffling, bro.
I've got you, right. Okay, I've got you.
Yeah. Free Palestine. Everyone tell him in the chat. Yeah.
Well, that's coming to an end, isn't it? What you said, you just said there, Franks, that'll come to an end. Same with everything else. It comes to an end. As long as they earn the money from it, you know what I mean? That's the main thing, you know. And then, but you start thinking.
Frank, stop the campaign out then. I bet you did, Chops.
Yeah, after that's all ended, you start thinking, fucking hell, man, what can I do next? What's the next protocol? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he should just go to one of these Palestine protests and blend in, shouldn't he? That's what he should do. He should go support a cause and make contacts for his other one when that ends, innit? And
yeah, that's it, man. You know, I'm a big supporter, me, with you know, with love. Where love is appreciated, you know, these protests, it's not even our country, you know, what's going off is going off over there, not here. Yeah, until that time arrives, then that's the time we all come together, right? But obviously,
Jesus Christ.
Go on, Torb, keep singing, make that shit rain.
You know, so that's how it is, man. That's the way I see it. Unfortunately,
Alhamdulillah, Mark. Are you all right, brother?
I don't think we should protest against electricity prices going up, if I'm honest, because it's a fucking disgrace.
Well, you couldn't just do electric for it, Torb. You'd have to add water. You'd need to nationalise it, innit? You'd have to make a nationalise this campaign or whatever. And it's possible people would get behind it, Torb. Maybe you should do it because maybe you should have a bash at it. I don't know.
Go and audit the electric and water companies and gas companies and that. Yeah, well,
Well, that's a start, innit, lads? Yeah. See if you can get a database of email addresses of people who actually want to come out and protest eventually. And once you got like enough of them, do you know what I mean?
Do you like protest though? What does that solve though, Prank? What does it solve?
It just gets people talking about it, if anything, mate. It gets more people having the same conversation.
Yeah, so you pass the numbers about this and that, rah.
Right, look at these Palestine protests. People say they've not worked, but everyone's been talking about it for the last however long. That's because they're there consistently. And
putting seeds in people's minds and creating more hate.
I wonder what will grow.
I personally think nationalising electric, water and all the amenities, even public transport, all that stuff, it's something that everyone can get behind. Every religion, every race, we all want these things, these basic things to be cheap and affordable, innit? So, maybe it's the one that brings the country together, Connie. You might have actually...
Yeah, okay.
You might be a genius in disguise as an alcoholic here.
I know. Taxi drivers are making money for the country, aren't they?
Well, taxi drivers, I
got an Uber, right? Yesterday, day before, right? I got an Uber, and the fucking guy, he said absolutely nothing to us, mate. I thought that was pretty rude, if I'm honest. Maybe my expectations were too high. Fuck knows, but the guy didn't even say nothing when I got in his fucking cab.
Did you give him a 1 star, Rosie? Was you pissed off?
No, because 1 star, you can't fucking give him, man. You know, honestly, the guy was fucking. It's like he had his mouth zipped closed. So, fucking. At least say, "You all right, mate? How we doing?" Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. That would be my reply. But the guy didn't even say nothing. He had fucking some brown ass fucking leather covers, right, in his car. Yo,
Yeah.
And I thought, where the fucking hell is the etiquette gone? That's what I thought automatically. That's exactly what I thought.
It's nice to be nice, isn't it? Yeah, a little
Yeah,
polite
exactly.
hello,
Do you know what I mean?
mate? Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like just all right, mate. That's it. If he'd have said that, then yeah, all right.
Chops, you
But
couldn't
he
order
said
the settee
nothing.
when you did behind it. Sorry, Jozzy. Just have to put pork chops.
What did he say? He ordered squirrel meats to find Trevor Spot.
He's off it, isn't he?
Big up, Porky.
Big up the Rochdale runners. Aye, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolfie. Come on, Wolfie. He can bring something to the table. And he's all right, Wolfie. I like his banter and how he just says things
Wolfie,
how it should be. You know what I mean?
Wolfie, do you think nationalise all public transport, electric, water? Connie's come up with a great idea, but he's more bothered about how much it is.
That's unready. No, when you we go on the A174 and we come off the A19 and come through Marks Way. That's the A174.
Are you driving, Tob?
No, Mel's asking me where the certain road is.
Oh, what cars then, Nomadic? What cars?
Cadillac.
What cars?
Yeah, on the transporter.
No, they were.
Hold on, a Corolla and a Cadillac.
That's used cars because they're a bit of everything. You got big up the Range Rover on the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the first thing I seen.
Yeah, that's the same as mine autobiography because I can tell by the wheels and stuff. And that thing's a GM. That's a Yukon, I think. That one in front here on the right. And I don't know what that Toyota is. I mean, that's a Toyota. I don't know what it is.
That is
cool. It's a basic taxi. That mate, it's going to be an Uber drivers.
Yeah.
They're going to the graveyard. I would imagine.
Uber.
Now the smashed up cars. A lot of them, you'll see them being driven. And there'll be like 3 cars all joined up that have been in insurance write-offs. You'll see them being driven by Mexicans going back to Mexico. They buy up a lot of all the smashed up cars and bikes and buses and take them back to Mexico and strip them for parts.
Yeah.
If it's a convertible, do they all go Hariba down the motorway as well?
Have you seen him? I don't know if you follow him. Mark McCann. He's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I
don't follow him, but I see his videos.
Yeah.
Just
have you seen that latest one that he always posted a video on Tuesday? See you next Tuesday. Obviously, I'm not going to say the word, but yeah, it was talking about. Oh, 1 minute. Yes, sorry. I'm looking at this fucking video. What nobody can see how I'm talking. Yeah, so a Lamborghini. I can't remember what it were. Countach, something like that. And it made an agreement for a lease, like a rental agreement. And this one individual person rented it out for fucking 1 month.
Chops, you don't even own your own Rochdale runners, man.
Right, rented it out for 1 month, and it went to Thailand. The car went to Thailand. Have you seen it?
Yeah. He's been trying to get it back for ages, though.
Yeah. And now finally got it back.
Yeah. It's been about 7 years, hasn't it, from the first time it was?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that the other day.
What about Rambo First Blood?
And it come back with different alloys and fucking the spoiler on it.
Rambo First Blood, what about that?
I don't know. That's a bloody old one.
Second, third, fourth.
Yeah, I mean that one was. Where was that? There's some things. If you go on YouTube, they will show you the places where certain things were filmed in this country. I think Rambo. Some of that was filmed in Alabama and Pennsylvania. Same as like when I go through Pennsylvania, when I go through Philadelphia. When you go through the tunnel thing, that's where Batman was filmed. The last one, The Dark Knight. So it's weird when you're driving through there because you can picture where they went out into the water, where the truck gets smacked into the side and stuff like that. So it's funny seeing those places.
You're trying to tell me Gotham City is not real? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, Brian.
Come on, mate.
I know when they took out all the bridges in New York. Yeah, that's why I never wanted to move to New York because it looked a bit rough, you know. Just all the stuff going on, I ain't gonna take no chances. So
that truck's just sat in the outside lane doing nothing.
I know.
Tobbs, I was just going to say, how come Pneumatic's truck is always the fastest truck on this on the road?
No, you want to go out in the oil fields. You go out in the oil fields, and those suckers are doing about 85, 90. They're flying past me.
Really?
Yeah, because out there the legal speed limit is 85, I think, and the coppers will allow them to go up to about 90, 95. But those things are turned right up, those semi trucks.
You always seem to be racing.
I'm doing the speed limits 70.
Well,
this was.
Yeah, I'm not calling you out or anything. No, I'm just saying.
No, I mean a lot of it is a lot faster around here. Like Texas has got a lot of fast areas, 75s, 65s.
Is that where you are now, Tex? Oh yeah. We went by the fucking penitentiary, didn't we? Penitentiary,
yeah,
man.
Coming up on Houston. I'm trying to get in and out of here. Then I've got to. I'm not going to hit the traffic. Yeah, I mean this is just normal traffic. You wait till you hit the rush hour traffic. That's insane. It's like gridlock on steroids.
So, how long have you got left now?
I'm 20 minutes away, basically. 25 minutes.
Oh, so not that far then.
Yeah, I just want to get this off, get these hoses washed out and the pump washed out, and then get down towards Freeport. Before all the traffic kicks off, I got to pick up a flammable trailer, hazmat, and then take that up to Michigan.
How far is Michigan?
Where am I going in Michigan? Coming, I think it's out to their BASF plant in Wyandotte, Michigan. Get offloaded there and then back down. Say again.
Is it far from there? Well, you don't know.
1,300 miles. It's only about a 2-day run.
Okay, wow.
Only.
Well, because the roads are so. I mean, the roads are endless. You can just put your foot down and go. Generally. Until you hit a city like this. So it's easy to do 650. Sometimes you can sort of, if you really go for it, you can knock out about 720 in a day.
Yeah.
Do you have chemical license things to carry? Do you have those? Do you?
Uh-huh.
All right. So is it different over there as opposed to UK laws?
I don't know.
All right, okay.
I mean, here we've obviously got the different category on our license to hold different types of chemical. Hazmat, non-hazmat. Then we've got to carry the different type of paperwork per liquids and whatever, which you've got to keep in your permit book on the side here. So if a copper pulls us, or if there's a fire on board, they try and grab the book to give them some idea of what they can use on it and what they can't. Because they could pour, they could pour something on it and make it worse. So.
It's a different license. Yeah, it's a different license to carry, say, a fuel tanker in the UK. Then, yeah.
According to Connor, there's no bubbles in Guinness.
Is it no?
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Is that what it said? No bubble.
They're just like West Ham, they fade and
I only
Guinness,
said that because I've just bought myself a new one,
no,
a fresh one,
Guinness
and
is
I can
Guinness.
guarantee you, mate, there's no bubbles on the draft.
Exactly. You're expecting to think you're going to see bubbles, but there are no bubbles because they are so small. It's not. It's not carbon. It's not. Listen. It's not carbon dioxide. It's not. It's not carbon dioxide bubbles. Big bubbles that you get when you pop a can of Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah.
It's very fine bubbles, nitrogen bubbles. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Very, very fine. And these bubbles.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm fine. Thanks.
That's what makes it smooth. Smooth taste.
Oh,
But other than that, if you let that go flat, it is just black water. Honestly. Leave it.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
It's black water. It's piss. It's shit.
Dixie knows. Sparky doesn't like Easter. He doesn't like now to do with eggs.
My thing about it is, the brew what I made, which is German white beer I've made.
Fella, give.
I've not even fucking drunk any of it. I've just give it away.
What, your own brew?
Yeah.
Why? Lay down, Bella.
Because it's got bubbles in it and it upsets my stomach and it's like makes me feel like You know what I mean? No, seriously, I've been straight John Bull with you.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at.
Oh yeah, well, it's good to laugh, mate. Keep the laughter coming.
You've made homebrew and expecting it not to have bubbles. I don't get your point.
Well, fair enough.
That's what homebrew is. It's carbon dioxide. It's the fermentation of sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
Carbon dioxide and
Come on, man. I'm not born yesterday, but you're all right.
I'm not taking the piss. I'm just.
No,
saying.
I know you're not, mate. I'm not taking it that way either. What you're saying, believe you me, I'm not. We're talking as adults, as a conversation. That's all we're doing amongst ourselves. That's the way forward.
So I'm saying, I don't understand your point in that you've made homebrew, not expect it to be fizzy with carbon dioxide.
I didn't expect it not to be fizzy. Right. Obviously, fucking hell, man. I'm the one that brewed it. Fucking one tablespoon of sugar in the bottle, right? To carbonate it.
I hope not.
Findings and all that shit.
It's Aussie's brew, man.
No, a teaspoon, you mean?
It's Aussie's brewery.
No, if Ozzy put a tablespoon of sugar in that bottle,
a teaspoon, my bad. It's a teaspoon. So I've got measuring spoons. I've forgotten the size. Yeah, a teaspoon.
Otherwise, it'll blow up.
Yeah, it will do. Yeah, correct. I've done
anyway.
The German white beer and Ruby Porter. They're the two brews that I've done. In fact, another one as well. Indian Pale Ale. I've done that as well, so that's free.
Yeah, that's nice. That should be a light brew, though. Yeah.
And offer him, I've not even fucking drank, mate. I've given my family and my friends try this. Aussie, that tastes absolutely wicked. No, remember Garden? The beer. Garden. Yeah, well, that's my last brew is based on that. Garden white beer.
Well, it's a yeasty thing, isn't it? Yeah. You leave the yeast in it, yeah.
That's Houston over there on the right. If you can see it, I don't know if you can. Uh-oh, what did I do with my phone?
Oh, you've made us dizzy. We're all dizzy.
Hold on, I can't. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. It's not
You
that
missed
one.
it.
No, let me find it. I don't know what I've done. I can't see.
Open your eyes, that might help. Sorry there, I couldn't help myself from saying
I
that.
really hope you can't
Where's
see.
Frank gone?
Can you see? Like the,
Yeah, I can see.
But
Yeah,
if you keep looking over that way, we'll come up on Houston. Houston's got two capitals. It's got which is weird for a city, but this is the main one of Houston. And in the background, which you can't see from here, is the other one. But this is the main part of Houston, which I can't remember whether we're coming close enough or not. Let me have a.
yeah, proper low cloud, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just watching this other truck to my left because he wants to literally park in here.
Hitting the traffic now, Nomad.
Well, this is normal traffic. You wait until you get to rush hour, then it gets really stupid. See, that's it over there. Can you see it?
Right there.
It's paused. Oh yeah, that's yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, so when I see
looks like TGI Fridays. Or
yeah,
something.
TGI Fridays. That's it.
That's Whataburger.
All right.
That one back there.
Whataburger.
Yeah,
Whataburger.
it's supposed to be the best burgers, but I've had one. They just taste like just an average burger. I mean, they're nothing. I mean, they really are, but they're expensive for what they are. But they just don't taste like anything special. They're just another burger. Because
better than Burger King.
let me try and put it over there. I mean, they're almost like Burger King, that sort of thing to me. They're nothing spectacular, but when my mate was telling me he said, "Oh, you've got to get a Whataburger. You've got to get a Whataburger." So I go in there and it's like, "Oh, okay."
Have you been to Wendy's? Nobody.
Yeah, Wendy's is not bad.
We went to Wendy's. It's expensive, man.
Yeah, I don't go to too many fast food places. There's a nice Lambo.
Have we got Wendy's back over here now?
Yeah, we've got a Wendy's in Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
There's another one as well talking about burgers.
Five Guys.
No, not Five Guys. What's it called now? It's a very stupid name, what they called it, but it's American.
Okay.
Right. It'll come to me. Right. Anyway, carry on talking, boys.
Big up the Northerners.
Yeah, look at Manchester. It's probably in Manchester or London or something, isn't it?
These are popular here as well. This pickup on the right. Look at the trailer. He's got 3 cars on the trailer.
Yeah.
That's what they call a hot shot.
That's a lot. How does that carry that? Jeez, that's a long.
Yeah, because pickup trucks here are a different ball game. They got such a strength behind them, and what they carry is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I meant the length between the front axle and back axle. That was huge. That was like what kind of trailer strength's in that?
Well, you could see like this. It's certainly flexing, but I mean it can take. Oh, hold on! Let me just nearly crash in this car. I don't know. I mean but the police generally like to stop them as well because they're easy to nick them. But because with that you don't need an operator's license or anything, so anybody can do that, and that's why the police generally go after them.
Yeah.
That was a long stretch. That front and axle, rear axle, that was a long stretch. I can't believe.
Yeah, you get some even longer than that. You get some of the oil
Yeah.
trucks. When I say the oil trucks, like out in the oil fields, they'll have shots out there with bits of pipe work and oil well valves, stuff like that. Those things are huge,
Really?
lengthwise. Yeah, I think they're literally this. When one pulls into like a fuel station, they'd be the same length as me, from front to back,
Yeah.
with a pickup truck, and you think, good God, and they can drive that on a car license, you know?
Fuck me. Imagine that over here, Tobbs.
I know. What freeway are you on now, Nomadic?
This is 610.
You're on the 610.
Uh-huh.
$1 for a copy on 610.
Yeah, 610 is for hazmats and stuff, but it's the easiest way to get around Houston. Because all the other ones go on the normal part, which is round like I-10 or I-45. But if you go round as a hazmat thing, even though I'm not a hazmat, you can see it's a lot easier.
We can barely tour a bloody caravan, can't we, over here?
Yeah, I mean here, they got good roads here in Texas, but some states are just abysmal. They got some horrible roads that will beat you to death. But Texas, because there's a lot of money in this state, they're always building stuff, you know, because of the oil. This is like oil country or oil state of this country.
Yeah.
I mean, you got other states like Dakota and Pennsylvania stuffed in oil, but this is by far the biggest state of oil because of the Permian Basin out in Odessa, and then all the refineries here. I mean, there's one bridge you go over, and there's so many refineries, it just goes on endlessly. When you look over the bridge, it's different companies, but it's just a mass of refineries. And they do have a lot of fires here. Their safety record is not that very good here because of what and they just accept it. Yeah. The last big fire I saw, I mean, they probably had more since then, but the last big fire I saw was about 3 years ago. That burned for about 3 days in one refinery. And the big tanks you always see with old oil. You had 3 or 4 of those tanks just melted, just down, because they're holding. I don't know what those things hold. It must be millions of gallons of oil. And yeah, so they'll have weekly training here for if there's going to be an accident and stuff, and which freaks you out at times because you're stood there and suddenly alarms are going off and you don't know what's going on. I don't want to be here. See, here's another one of these hot shots in front of me. They have what they call a gooseneck trailer. The gooseneck goes in the base of the pickup truck. There'd be like a hub and it just fits on there, Yeah.
Fit it in the back of the truck.
Yeah, just to spread the weight as far as it can between the pickup's axles. But that one in front is a dually, so that one's got 4 wheels on the back end, because you can tell by the arch. And I think they hold something like, God, 30,000 pounds is something silly. Because those things will easily pull these trucks. If you get stuck in a ditch or something, I've seen it. Those pickup trucks have got enough power to pull a semi truck out of the ditch. They just throw a chain on and off you go,
What, single reel? Dualies?
Well, they call them dually.
No, I mean, dually rear axle or single rear axle.
It's a single rear axle, but it'll be like a truck, so it's got two wheels on each axle. And you can tell, like I say, because the rear arches are completely flared out.
Dually.
But yeah, they're a real big workhorse, are those pickup trucks in this country. Especially this state. This state as well has Texas Special Edition built purely for them. They're the only state that has actual pickup trucks by GMC and stuff made purely for them.
I've watched loads of YouTube videos. There's many YouTube videos out there where they love their diesel Cummins, Julies, and all that, big trucks. Yeah.
Anything from a Julie, aye.
And the big power trucks, aren't they? These trucks that they're making, they're making thousands of horsepower just in a Cummins engine, and a normal truck.
The Maddox truck's like a bat out of hell.
It's crazy.
Like a bat out of hell. I'm on the road again.
They just don't have small. They have small cars here, but it's just.
I'm on the road again.
It's always odd seeing like small engine cars in Texas and Teslas when Texas has the cheapest fuel on this planet. It just seems funny that people will spend so much on a Tesla.
Christmas.
No, but
I don't know what Tesla. I don't know what Tesla's like over there, but Tesla is expensive here.
It's like when you see these, like I say, these big Cummins engined trucks in America, 6-7 litre engines, and they're making 1,000 horsepower.
And the rest.
Yeah, and then over here we've got little 1.4 engines making 120 horsepower. It boggles the brain. It's crazy.
You've got little 1 litres as well.
Well, 1 litre tops, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you still like to say get small cars here, but like a Mazda 3, I think the smallest engines are 2.3 litre.
Yeah.
And that's just the small Mazda,
Yeah. I mean, the small over there is fucking. Well, the small over here, should I say, is big over there, isn't it?
It's a different
the equivalent. They put a much bigger engine in it. They don't really. They're all about power over here.
Well, it's not about the engine. It's not also the engine. It's about the size of the truck, the car. Just in general. It's bigger, isn't it?
Nomadic. Do you follow Vice Grip Garage? No.
Which one?
Do you follow Vice Grip Garage?
No. I mean, I follow some genuine trucking channels over here because I'm on them.
Follow him though, Nomadic. The Lake Break Show. Brilliant. Bomb finds. Honestly, some fucking things like the last one I watched were XR2i with pepper pot sallows, what were left for fucking literally to be rotten. It's good. If you're into, mechanics and whatever now, it's a good channel to watch.
Yeah, but I like cars, but I always watch like Matt Armstrong.
Matt Armstrong,
and all that sort of gang, all the British ones. Because
big up the Northerners.
I keep forgetting he's almost British. Sorry.
He's over here quite a bit because he goes to Florida because he's got a mates over here.
He talks to me, Tavarish.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's his name. Yeah, Tavarish. He lives in California, isn't it?
Yeah, pick up the Londoners.
There's no Londoners in, and I ain't.
God, bloody hell. Yeah, because...
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Talks?
Well, because JJ's quiet a lot of the time now. Don't see too much of him. I was watching one of his... I missed a live the other night. And he had eyes on there and stuff, and that all went a little bit sideways. So I think they should...
Yeah, I started going on about kids.
Yeah.
Say again. Say that again, Tobbs.
You got a bit personal.
With Uber, wasn't he? And he ended up bringing kids into it.
Do you know, them can't fuck that, man. Idiotic.
I thought JJ was doing a lot more, actually. He seems to be...
No,
he's cut right back like me. He cut right back.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was Uber's on there.
Eyes is a good guy, Eyes is a brilliant person.
He's a good guy until he's had a drink and then he becomes wicked.
Right, or until he starts losing an argument, and then he starts lashing out, and that's what happened that night. Where he
Yeah,
should
but
have just sort
I
of
see
stayed.
in front of that though. You know, just like you just said there, Tobes. I see in front of that. I really do.
He is a good guy, guys. He's a good guy until he's had a drink, until he's had a slip too much.
Right.
And then he doesn't recollect what he said.
I'm surprised he's not joined already.
That's like me, Tubbs. You know, that's why I do one a week. Well, hopefully only one a week. I get shit faced. You know, you can take me for what I am. You know, in that predicament, and forget about me for 7 days. That's me. Yeah.
How have you been keeping, Connie? How have you been keeping? Okay.
Yeah, not so bad, mate. Not so bad. I've had a few good days, but no. Depression wise, I've been in bed and been an absolute fucking dog's bother. But that's to be expected.
Bless you, mate. I respect your faith.
No, I've got my mother who's, you know, been sectioned again, and she's due out, and you know what I mean. The whole fucking life thing just fucking it goes on and on and on. Every year after year, it's like, you know what I mean. I wish I could just fucking top myself and think, what the fuck is the point? But that's me. I'm strong. You know, sticking with it. I'm gonna beat this bastard fucking depression and carry on. Yeah, it's life's not great. What's the fucking point of life? Come on, what's the point? I mean, once you've had kids, yeah, you brought your kids up. Kids have gone out. They've done well. You've done your best. You've paid your monies, paid your dues. Blah 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 blah. What's the point? So I'm in my 50s. My kids are fine. What's the fucking point? Carrying on. What's the point?
There's a load of points to do. I mean, you get one shot at life. You got to make it count.
Go on.
No, I'm just saying you know life's too short. You just got to make it count. We all get bad days, one way or the other. You know, but you just got to.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that.
Pick yourself up and focus on stuff, you know.
But that's what I mean. Ultimately, what I'm trying to, I mean, I'm a scientific kind of person. What's the point to the life? If I can't, if I'm no like scientific body who can help NASA. Create some space capsule to go to outer space or whatever. Do you know what I mean? What's the point of our life, my life, your life? What's the point? But we're doing nothing but eating our planet's resources. We're not doing anything, are we? But what are we doing?
You're going through life. You're seeing the different things in this world. You're benefiting from that. There's too many good reasons to be alive. You know.
No, it's audible depression. Get you in your what?
It gets us all. I've suffered it, but you just like I said, you go into a funk and stuff like that. But ultimately, only you can stop it.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? But it's hard to get the motivation when you're feeling like
Do you know,
that.
Right. My reply to that, I won't listen to the full conversation, but my reply to Connie is you've made the first step, which is talking about it amongst the people that you don't know. Yeah. So that's
and accepting that you have it.
That is a big step, mate, because on this platform, you will find that people, as you know yourself, everybody else knows, on the panel, in the chat, that people judge each other too quickly and too sharpish. You know, so and then because you've said what you've said and you're feeling how you're feeling, doesn't mean to say that you're a fucking idiotic, fucking stupid cunt or anything like that. No, I've been truthful, you know, and I respect that. So, do you know, Connor, can you hear me?
Absolutely, pal.
Right. So now you've said that, right, I will support you 100%, mate. I swear to God, and on my heart, I will support you. You know, because a lot of people will slag other people off, like I've just stated. Where's that going to get you? You know, and them kind of people, yeah, what slag each other off, they're feeling shit deep down inside themselves anyway, but they won't admit it, just like you have. Yep. So there we go. I'm sorry to overtake everybody, but I need to get that out because I feel shit and fucking down in dumps on a fucking regular occurrence. I really do. You know, so I know what it feels. And it's always good to talk to somebody that understands how that individual person is feeling.
Right.
Because you can fucking fob it off to fucking till the fucking sun don't shine anymore. You know.
The magic's pulling in. Are you dropping off again, Nomadic? Yeah.
Yeah. Getting around. That bloke's parked the trailer.
Are you there, Nomad?
Yeah, I'm at the tank.
Gee, that's.
Oh, you've gone dead low, mate. You've gone dead low. Can I hear you?
Yeah, no, that's better. Sorry, no, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get this space before anybody else takes it.
Are you dropping a full load off?
No, this is empty.
Or is it empty?
I dropped the actual stuff off this morning. It was 5,000 gallons of glue.
Glue?
Yeah, because it's going. I took it to a company called Owens Corning, which does all that insulation, like rolls of roof insulation.
Oh yeah.
They're like huge over here. I'm sure they're in England, to be fair.
So I paid about £9 for some Gorilla Glue double-sided tape. So maybe maybe you've contributed to that.
Hold on. I've got to put this computer on.
Yeah, but Connor, overall the general, mate, right, if you just don't feel alone, but I know it's hard for me to say, but I feel the same way, not all the time, but sometimes I do feel that way, like I've explained earlier, you know, and I get it, mate, 100% I get it, you know, and some people might not like what you say, yeah, because you've had a drink and this and that, rah, but you always be yourself, yeah, as I said that, from square one when I first joined this stream, be yourself, you will never go wrong. If people don't like it, it's their fault, not yours.
Yeah, got it.
As long as you don't say anything out of the ordinary about fucking, you know, I'm not going to mention it now, but you can see which direction I'm coming towards. But I'm saying that, you know, I don't want, you know, you say anything wrong about the sea, you know what I mean, or anything else, yeah, then that will change my opinion. But as far as I'm aware of, you never have. So until that day arrives, and I hope it doesn't, because I'm always listening, I'm always watching, seriously, without fail. I might not comment, oh, what's that, a mobility scooter, nobody.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Well, you're quite new to when I joined the Society of Madness, but if you know me, I have always.
You don't have to mention names.
I have always been on the fence. I I would say left and right. It doesn't matter who you are. Yeah, I'm not going to slag X off. I'm not going to slag Y off. But that's just me. Well, if I have, I've probably done wrong. But my point is, I don't care about these uh, collective people of left and right and hating each other. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Torbs. I heard a lot of what went on earlier. Um, grow some balls, grow some balls.
Yeah, which you've already done. And you know the reason why you've grown them? Because you've
So,
explained
so,
yourself how you're feeling.
so,
That is fucking brilliant, mate. I
don't
respect you for that.
don't get involved and don't slag people off. Don't say anything, and you're not going to have any hitbacks, are you?
Look, there's always. Go on, sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That if you don't slag people off, if you don't come up with names, if you don't put people out, you put people down, you're going to have no comebacks, are you?
There's only one name I will say out loud proudly, right? And, ready for this? Zora. She's absolutely, she fucking balls her head up too much, right? And then she flips. Conversation is all right, we've had for about fucking
brilliant,
about an hour and a half. Yeah, that's the only person that's the only name I will mention on this platform because she fucking attacked me. I didn't even say nothing wrong towards her. Do you know what I mean? If I did, then fair enough, my bad, but I never did.
Right.
Fuck her and fuck her up the arse as much as possible.
So she got to you, right? Okay, so that's fine. You've openly admitted that.
No, she didn't get to me.
She did.
She didn't get to me. No. Well, it depends on what angle you're looking at that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You brought it up. So
yeah,
she got to you. Right, she got into your head, she pissed you off. Right. And that's what I'm saying. So you lost that battle. That's not you can't dig Zara for that. That was your loss. That was you being weak. Right?
Give over, man. I'm a strong minded person, me.
All right. Well, you brought it up, so it pissed you off. So it's in your head. That's all I'm saying.
I only said that because I heard the name mentioned
because it's in your mind
before I joined this live.
It's it's pissed you off. It's in your head.
No, it's not pissed me off.
All right,
fuck, man. It's not pissed me off. Far from it, man. Far from it. All I'm doing is stating facts, just like what you're doing yourself, Connor. That's all I'm doing, mate. She ain't pissed me off because I'm better than that. If she pissed me off that much. I'll be fucking... Yeah, go on.
No, that's what I'm saying. To bring up somebody, right, to bring anybody's name into something is an admittance of they've got to you. That something's affected you. Yeah? You can't bring forward a name because... For no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, it was just a simple form of fact that she attacked me. I've got it on recording. I won't share it because I'm not that kind of person. No. I said nothing wrong towards her, and she started talking like we are now. And before you know it, about fucking 2.5 minutes into the conversations, just went fucking wild.
Right, and
I've heard her do it on other people's, So that kind of individual, I don't want nothing to do with, and that's why I'm saying it out loud and clear. Yeah, that's the type of person what she actually is, as everybody else knows, who knows her, who's heard her voice, the tone of her voice. Fucking, forget about it, man. So what? She's Liverpoolian, she's Scouser. So what? That don't fucking change nothing. You know, if her mind is fucking poisoned with the fucking things that she said to me that fucking day, right? In fact, no, it wasn't a day. I said that back. It was the afternoon. Yeah, it was fucking uncalled for. It really was. I didn't say nothing wrong to her. I'm an easygoing fucking characteristic guy, so there were no fucking call for her to go off like she did towards me. You know, and that's it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying. I'm not worrying about nothing, mate. I'm just saying
Yeah,
it as it is, how
yeah.
it should be said. That's
Got
all
you.
I'm doing.
I've got you. I've had the same. Don't worry about it. It's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
worrying, so change that
All
phrase.
right. I know. I keep saying the word worrying. Don't. What? That's just my, trying to like calm me down and be nice and no. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, it's just words. It's just words. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, 100%.
It's just words. Yeah, well, good. Don't worry, Ozzy. Yeah, see, I said worry. I said worry again.
Again. Yeah, I'm not worrying, mate. Honestly.
It's my go-to word. It's my go-to
It's all
word.
right, mate. It's all right. I understand what you're trying to say. I respect that. I really do. You know, I respect every single one of you that showed me respect back. You know, the fucking slightest thing, what fucking changes will fucking get the kaputtons. Simple as that.
Yeah, well,
no, that's how it goes, man.
Let me in, mate.
That's your view on that. Yeah.
Pardon?
I'm saying sorry because I just talked over you there, mate.
No, it's all right, mate. It's all right. It's your life, your channel.
Yeah, I know, but that's rude.
Yeah, well, we're all rude at some point or other, aren't we? You know, nothing's perfect.
Tobbs, are you with us? Tobbs?
Yeah, I'm here, Connie.
I've just watched that comment you put up there about ukulele. Can you tell me what's the hatred between you and ukulele or what's going on?
I just know I don't hate it's a powerful word.
No, sorry.
I just know that she's wrong and I stay clear of her.
All right, okay.
And she sets people up in the background, man. She's devious.
All right.
Yeah, good word that. Good word.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said this earlier. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I couldn't care less about any of you, but no, don't take that personally. I love people, but the community side of it, things. So yeah,
I'm not even subscribed to her.
I didn't understand why there's this kind of obviously an animosity or hate, well, not hatred, but like I said, animosity between you and ukulele. So anyway, yeah, I think it's weird because like there's the ukulele side and then you've got the Zara side. So I'm kind of like, if Tom doesn't like ukulele, does he like Zara? So I don't know. What's going on, Tom? I don't know.
I don't know, Connie. I haven't got a clue. Apparently, she's doing a laugh about me.
Right.
About what though, Toes?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Ozzy.
She wants to change her mind.
No, that was.
She wants me to change my mind. What?
She said, well, she's put debate on Tobbs the dirty could change my mind.
Yeah.
As if you go running after that fucking slow.
I know, yeah.
She's fucking right.
What, she set a alarm up for 6 days' time?
Yeah. Once you change her mind and the word you want to say, okay, don't do like puppy, I'm so fucking scared.
Yeah, I won't be changing my mind. No. Let her do the laugh. You
know what, Tom?
I don't know then.
Dogs. You're listening, Dogs.
Yeah, I'm listening.
No, what's going on now? I know it's a headache for you, but it just reminds me of it just reminds me of midnight. Yeah, midnight and those days. Honestly, I mean, how long ago was that? Is that 2 years ago? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. He's back in jail now, midnight.
Well, yeah, I would have liked to. No, it's just those days. That's what I'm saying, Toms, because I remember you and you were getting involved in. I don't. Well, I assume Mel was there. A different place, of course, but and you two's having that night, and then oh yeah, they went out to do. They went out to meet who you call it, didn't they? Oh God, what's he called? Used to run the cesspit, yeah.
Yeah, film boy.
Philbur. They went out to meet Philbur. Oh man, those days. Those were the proper YouTube days. Yeah. Everybody
I was hoping.
everybody knew who was doing what.
That's funny, that.
Yeah.
But
I
now,
was hoping the chat. Wolf said, "Who's ever breathing?"
now it's
Definitely
just
ain't me, mate.
everybody fighting. Isn't it? Everybody's fighting.
Yeah, fighting for what?
Nothing. That's it. Yeah, nothing.
For nothing. So what's the point in fighting then?
He's on about idiots on YouTube.
All right, okay. Yeah, there's fucking loads of them, isn't there? I mean, like, come on, Toes, man. You've been around a lot longer than what I have. You know, yeah, it is what it is, man. You know, you've trained yourself to understand the good from the bad.
Yeah. Connie's been around a long time as well, Ozzy. Back in the day, Connie.
Yeah, so he knows the thing. He knows the score, just like yourself, then.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
Connie's been about.
like, the first time I ever spoke to you, Tobes, when I joined your live, you were talking to Port Chops about FIFA.
Yeah.
The very first time I ever talked to you. And I won't forget that. You know, time progresses, and we all have fun.
Yeah, he didn't dare play me, did he, Pop Chop?
Yeah, that's the one, mate.
Back in the day. Oh, yeah, Nomad.
I just got to wait for this bloke to finish up so he can quickly do these hoses and get out of here quick.
Yeah, sharp exit.
Yeah, because I've got to drive 80 miles down to Freeport near Galveston, grab this other trailer, because if not, the company gets fined for me not picking it up before 5 o'clock, even though it's preloaded.
Oh, that sounds dodgy, that.
So I just said to them, these guys, well, it's BASF. I mean, they're a massive company, BASF, but they got some stupid law now. Even though it's a preloaded trailer, it got loaded this morning, but it has to be picked up within a certain time window. If not, they start charging this company like by the hour.
How many hours driving have you got left, Nomad?
I still got 4 hours. As long as I can get there to pick it up. I really want to get back here so I can park here, not here, but park just across the other side in the OC tonight.
Right.
Because then I don't have to worry about, well, it's just easier to park over there. rather than trying to find something coming back before Houston. Because I'm going to meet the rush hour, so I'm going to lose a lot more time going that way. And I don't think there's any sensible truck stops along there. I'd rather be here, so in the morning I don't mess about with the morning traffic because I'll be going the other way, straight up to like towards Little Rock, Arkansas, and then across that way.
Arkansas.
Yeah, it's the quickest way out of. Plus, from here all the way up to Chicago on this side of the country, it's flat. So it's easy, 1,300 miles on a flat surface. You just put your foot down and go.
Yeah, kick the turbo in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you're over on the other side, like on the East Coast, then you got Virginia and stuff out with the mountains, which is no fun when you're loaded.
Shops, I've got you on a string. I knew you'd pop back up. Get
Big
your
up
turbo
Scottsdale
on,
runners.
lad.
I
You had
wonder
your
the
off
reason why.
I get the corner yet. I get the corner yet to get you to play me on FIFA.
He's going to come and correct you.
I think you'll find that turbo's always whistling.
Pork chops is the three for Queen. There's only one king, and that's me, kid. Tulsa
Graham,
King, man. Tulsa King.
Graham, I've never on a tanker. I've never had anything nicked, but on our van side, they'll have trucks broken into, especially on like days like Black Friday and stuff like that. Just over on the left is ROC, and that'll have trailers full up with you could have like a few $100,000 worth of electronics and stuff like that in there.
Yeah.
Isn't it
So
Thanksgiving song?
No, that was last week.
Oh, was it last week? Right.
Yeah, it's that, which is good because it's like the build up to Christmas then, because they are very seasonal here. They're very into that stuff, which is good, you know.
I watch. I've got sub to a few UK transport young lads, and he parked up for a night, and some twat came and cut his curtain just to see what was in there. Yeah,
Right.
Some of the worst places is like Memphis. Even our computer warns you as you get close that not to stop in the area. You must go back to the OC or what. I mean, but I say that it's a company one, so it goes to every truck. So I get it, but they're aiming at the van drivers not to stop in Memphis because it's a real bad area for hijacks.
Yeah, I mean this is the UK. It was like middle of nowhere, but backed into a safe place. Quiet area, and some fuckers.
What you doing for Christmas, Nomad?
Probably be with the ex in-laws because I still have a good relationship with the ex in-laws.
Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Yeah,
it
so
really is.
It'll either be over the brother-in-laws or the father-in-laws. Then they both normally say, you're coming over. So you try and go to one day and one the next day, sort of thing, or one in the morning and one in the evening, just so you don't upset people.
Yeah, it's good to be amicable. Definitely.
Yeah, it feels awkward at times, but I mean, it's it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I have a good relationship with your mum, don't I?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, your mum phones me instead of you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I knew him, but obviously before we got married, so that would have.
Oh, he's knocked himself off. I put the link back on for him.
It's like Christmas. It's it's not for everybody. Some people just treat it as a few days off, don't they? You know what I mean? It's
right. We've got 25 minutes left, and then I'm out because it'll be I'm a celebrity. Get me out there, and Mel wants it on.
9 o'clock.
In the chat,
ITV.
and you're gonna do a bus truck and trial on a line.
Yeah, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
Even challenge.
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh,
is that still going?
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Is Anton Deck still doing that?
Yeah, they're still doing it, Connie. Yeah.
Right.
we'll do animal things like they do. We'll do things like pickles and lemon juice and
Yeah.
Your
I was like, you get me out of here, and I'm joking.
Get me out of
We
here.
don't have lost that thing we tried. I can say that.
My mum's took
Chuck along.
Hey,
Don't
tell you what, while I'm here, you know Claudia Winkleman, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did a 2-series thing on, I don't know what channel it was, but I watched it on Catch Up. If you've not seen it, go and watch what she did. I honestly can't remember the name of the series off the top of my head. Claudia Winkleman, she did 2 series, and it's basically like a whodunit. There's like 20 guys or guy and girls going to a house, and each are given a certain, like, do this, do that, and you've got to guess who's done it. It's like a Miss Marple, live Miss Marple thing. It's brilliant, honestly. Look it up. I'm sure Mel will love it, and Tobbs, if you don't sit and watch it with Mel, oh man, because I'm a guy, and I loved it.
graphic. The Army Race Against Time. I reckon.
Oh yes, an army race against time.
The National Geographic documentary is really interesting, but really sad.
Tsunami, man. It's Sri Lanka, didn't it? Was it 2011?
No, it's not 2003, I think.
Was it 2003? And then we went there. I wouldn't have went if I knew that.
Oh, is that where you went abroad? All right.
Yeah, we went to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
We went to the Tsunami Museum as well, we did.
All right, yeah. I forgot.
2004, not 2003.
2004, was it?
And it showed you a bit on this documentary. It showed you some of Sri Lanka, and the train. There's a bit with the train, and we were actually on that train on that line where lots of people died.
I know that.
And we didn't even know when we were there. But I found that documentary really interesting. It showed you what led up to the tsunami and why it was happening and what to look out for, and survival stories and stuff.
Knock yourself off, Nomad.
Say again.
Did you knock yourself off?
Yeah.
Thought so, mate. I thought so.
Let's go with
25,000. No, how many people died in that tsunami? Is it 25,000 altogether?
I thought it was 198.
No, 250. Quarter of a million it was.
Yeah, because my friend was in one of the islands, was scuba diving when one of those things, waves come over, and it literally sucked him up about 30 feet and then pushed him back down again as the wave was going.
Yeah.
And then when they come back, the beach was the hotel was just completely gone almost.
Gone. Yeah.
Quarter of a million people died in that tsunami, man. That's off.
Like a magician, man. Do you know?
In a day. Quarter of a million in a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it was about, God, wasn't it like 7? I mean, it was a hell of a wide one, wasn't it? It was like, didn't it catch India and a whole bunch of other ones?
Yeah, Thailand, Sri Lanka, where we went.
That's it, Sri Lanka.
Maldives, Indonesia.
15 countries in total what were affected.
15 countries. Now.
But the places we've got hit were
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Maldives.
Was it Maldives got it right? Well. Yeah, I want to stay away from the Indian Ocean now. I'm waltzing around fucking Sri Lanka without caring the world, not knowing. I didn't even know. Yeah, it was too late. I was already there. I just hope for the best then.
As well, by the Tsunami Museum, they've got this massive, like, Buddha. And remember at the museum, it said the wave actually went up to this Buddha's shoulders.
It was massive,
My God.
wasn't it? It was massive like Buddha as well, wasn't it?
Mm. It proper, when you see things like that, it proper puts it into perspective just how big it is. Because I think when you see videos, you just don't understand the sheer height of it.
I know, yeah.
And then when you see a big Buddha like that, you think, oh my God, how did anybody actually survive that?
And there goes Nomad.
But they have done a lot. Well, like every couple of 100 feet, we've got these big, like, towers for people to climb on that. And like the way they build and design the hotels, it's like so water can travel through it.
Would you go back to Sri Lanka?
Yeah, but I'd do it differently.
Yeah.
Like I'd buy a car and go around.
Instead of getting a tuk-tuk.
Staying in one.
Instead of getting a tuk-tuk.
Well, get me wrong, the tuk-tuk was fun, but you couldn't really do any long journey.
I know.
And there's so many other parts of the island what I wish I'd have seen.
So,
Tubbs.
go on, mate.
Yeah, share my channel if you don't mind. I'll comment in the chat.
So what, Ozzy?
Share my channel if you don't mind.
Yeah, your channel.
Yeah.
Wait till I get in the chat on my phone. Mel's gonna do it for you now.
Nice one, thank you.
Everyone subscribe to Wazzy, please. Mel's gonna put the link in now. He's gonna start. You done a live the other day, didn't you, Ozzy?
I did, yeah, but do you know what it is though, Toes? Right, my laptop is proper shit. Right, I've been waiting for a new one, what I've paid for already. Oh, don't even get me started. It's fucking pissed me off, this. I paid for a new one, right, off eBay. Intel i5, fucking, I bought the RAM, the fucking everything I got for it. Looked on my phone saying it's been delivered, but it wasn't. The laptop wasn't delivered. So I've been messaging Yodel.
Mel, what's up, me? Ozzy's link. What's up? My YouTube's not loading in on my phone.
One missed. Catch me up. No matter, it looks like he's in a cesspit, swamped by pig shit or nuclear fuel or what's going on with Medic?
Just having all these hoses cleaned out quickly to get all the glue and oil out of them. They use like a hot chemical with that jet wash, and then they have to pump it through that put more hot water out of that tank.
My YouTube's not loading in.
Because you just can't have any cross contamination.
It just, to me, it looks like a cesspit of stuff you don't want to step in.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff they have come here is nasty.
Here comes the off-stepper, murderer, ambitious gangster, murderer.
This company had a couple of workers die last year. Not here, but a couple of them died being inside these tanks. With, they weren't pre-warned about nitrogen inside. end up dead.
Not good, not good.
No.
That's what I mean. It's funny because I've got the guy on the Maddy Brits video with the t-shirt on. It's like,
remember this song? I used to wonder while this back in
don't give a fuck.
'62.
Whatever's
I
going on.
couldn't stop myself from tuning in on you.
Go
Remember that
on,
one?
was he?
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Good song, that, innit?
Has he got AC/DC on his t-shirt?
AC/DC. No.
there's Nomad.
No, it's the Chevy one. Chevrolet.
All right.
If I'm feeling in a real good mood, I put my Make America Great Britain Again t-shirt with the truck stops on there. I don't like that, but
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. It's one of those songs, isn't it? So it's what gets in your head.
Yeah. That's right, Ozzy, that is right.
Woo. What was that? 80s music. What was it? Go on.
Yeah, 80s. I can't remember the artist. In fact, no, it's not 80s. It's before that. I think it's like mid 70s, to be frank. Sure it is.
Music is the answer to your problem.
Yeah, that's the other good one, Torbs. Music. Yes. I think, yes. That is a brilliant song. Music is the answer to your problems. Lovely jubilee. You know, that's what keeps my
music.
That's what keeps my mind afloat other than my son. You know, music is the best policy ever. You know,
Yeah, I'd rather listen to music than watch telly.
Yep, me too, mate. Ditto.
I was always a reader, so I don't know.
See, I mean, Joe, we're reading. Like, you can, you know, depend on what book. In fact, no, it doesn't depend on
I've got
what
the
book
pump
you
to
read.
do, so I just bring the pump's got to be done. So just drive it in about here. Just use the jet that thing with it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
But yeah, like I was saying, reading is very good. You know, it's like stimulation for the mind because you are creating that image and that fucking thought and reenacting it, what you're reading.
That's right.
You know, say with music, innit?
No, because, well, music, you're hearing the sound. I mean, if you want to create images from that sound, that's a different experience. Music is purely, you know, vibrations in your eardrums, and that's what you hear.
It depends on the sound system.
But reading is words, and as you just quite, you know, correctly pointed out, you can interpret whatever you're reading into your mind, and generate whatever image or
exactly. That's the point. That's the point we're trying to make. So you've answered my own question there.
Well, I already answered it, but you are good.
Like my son, yeah. Take this one out. My son is 8 years old, and he reads with a reading lamp before he goes to sleep.
When you're happy, you hear the music. When you're sad, you feel the lyrics.
Yep. I mean, neighbours. Fucking mind about neighbours must fucking hate me. I swear to God, Tobbs, I've got a big sound system. You know, a massive sound system.
They're gonna hurt
full of balls. BOSE.
Yeah, balls.
That's all I
Yeah,
buy.
I've got that in my
Yeah,
car, balls.
and it fucking absolutely tonks. You know, the clarity is on point. The bass is on point.
Yeah, it will be
Everything's
with
on point.
balls. It will be with balls.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Balls is fun.
Ozzy has admitted he's the neighbour not to live next to.
Well, yeah.
Come
Well,
on,
you know, I mean, fucking hell, man. I mean,
be
obviously, back to
nice,
the sink bombs and whatever,
be
not what I talked
nice.
about previously. The fucking, yeah, the fucking, them people that live below me, right, they felt the fucking wrath. They smelt it. They got fucking. But I'm here, right? Obviously, what I said earlier, previously, about fucking the ganja weed, you know, the stench of it and the cigarette smell. It stinks. I don't like it. Everybody to their own. But me personally, I don't like it. And I used to be both of them, a cigarette smoker and a fucking weed smoker. I used to be both in two, you know. So then fucking, I just thought, fuck it. I got them fucking stink bombs back from fucking Scarborough. So I dropped them. I dropped them off at fucking third floor. Boom, boom, boom. And it
Right,
smelled.
guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to go and make a coffee and that and get ready for this celeb. I'm a celeb, get me out of here. Ozzy, we shared your channel, mate.
Yeah, thank you for that.
No
Appreciate
problem,
it.
bro. So that just leaves me to say, Connie, thanks for coming up. Ozzy, thanks for coming up. Nomad, thanks for coming up, brother.
All right, later.
See you later and have a good night.
Yeah,
Good night, Mel.
goodbye.
All right,
Yeah,
And
all
Nomad, drive safe, mate.
right, bye.
See you later. Ta-da. Nomad, drive safe, mate.